The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Live from Jerry Askew Gymnasium, it is exciting Jackson Christian basketball. Brian Bullard and Coach Joe Holloway will be bringing you the play-by-play tonight. And, of course, we welcome all of you to our first basketball telecast of the year. And it's brought to you by Jackson Christian on their Facebook, along with Worthy Road Studios producing, directing. They'll archive the game. It is a copyright broadcast. Any further use of this contest without the express written consent or Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. This is a Hall of Fame game, Brian. A good way to break your squad and stuff in, but I think we get the concessions, but the TSSAA does get a portion of the money tonight.
Yeah, and that is a good opportunity for us to get a home game and to be able to fill this place up, which we already have a good crowd coming in. Dealt with some power issues already, so that's for the reason for the 6:30 start. So, but they, JEA got over here quick and got everything resolved, and hopefully we'll see some basketball tonight.
Brian is being very kind about the power. It was a pretty big deal, and we hate being late, and we were going to do a little pregame about the football team who had a great season, another 10-2. We're 20-4 over the last 2 years, and our young men proved that family does work, team works, owning your 1/11th works, and even in a loss, we played a fine ball game the other night.
Yeah, we knew going into it that the challenges that Columbia Academy were going to present: strong running game, a quarterback that can make all the throws, receivers that can make plays, and that's what they did. And we got down early, came back, able to take the lead there early in the first half, and then it was a battle. We got down 16, I believe, twice in the game. We had a chance there late. We score, kick a field goal to play some math there and have a chance to get the ball back and tie it. And the ball's on the ground. The onside kick was executed. It's tough. We jump on it and knock it out of bounds. So, we still would have had to execute a Hail Mary type situation with not much time left on the clock. But, those guys, all we ask them to do is battle. And after the Trinity game, down, with Jalen going down, early in that one, and then just battling back. And they did what we asked them to do. The seniors led and did all the things that seniors are supposed to do. And, Coach, we just about got out of there with a win. But, that's how it goes sometimes. And we're excited about our future. We're sad to see those seniors go and the legacy that they have left for this program. And we appreciate them for that.
Well, it was really sad for me because this is the freshman group that I came here with 4 years ago to do Jackson Christian football, baseball, basketball. And we all met and ran into Jack Collins at Arby, he and his mother. Arby's at the Love Truck Stop because even my dog came to see us play. I've got an Australian Shepherd, but people love Jackson Christian football. And I want to say thank you to the over 2,500. Paul would have to give you the exact count, but it shows there were 2,500 listeners to that game, and it is archived right now on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page. You can go back and watch it. Gary and Paul went to a lot of work to get my voice back in sync with the way we had to tape it, and we're just proud of them. But you know what? We've got a lot of young athletes here. Got a few injuries in the boys' game we got to deal with, but the girls are playing a West Carroll team that Max Prep says they were 10-10. I was given information from a newspaper writer. They were 15-15 last year. They have graduated 4 starters, but that doesn't mean they're not going to play hard. Their coach, Yale Kendrick, is a former AAU and travel ball coach, and he's going to do a good job with it. I think, Brian, they've probably got at least 1 or 2 eighth graders on the roster. But we've got a talented roster. We lost one player, yes, a very important one. Miss Press herself, she was a press by herself, not counting what her teammates did, in Trinity Brooks, who is playing softball this year. But we've got a lot of juniors back. We've got some seniors this year. And, of course, we still got a couple of knick-knack injuries with the girls' team.
Yeah, they had, starting with practice, had a couple play days, and I know they had a couple injuries, they were banged up, and it looks like that, judging by warm-ups, that they will be at full strength tonight, minus Carly Holt, who will, I think, don't get me telling too big of a story, but I think be available in December to come back and to give us that presence there inside that she gave us before she was injured last year. And so, Coach, looking at the roster, 3 seniors, and I don't know the last time that we had, and that's a lot for us.
It really is.
And so, when you have seniors like Lily Barnes, Taylor Baines, Elena Yarbrough, seniors that have been through all the battles, they've been through injuries, they've been through ups and downs and all the things that come along with a basketball season, and the experience that they have. You look to those 3 as strong leaders. And we had Coach Schutz on at Hub City Deli a couple weeks back, and he couldn't say enough good things about those 3, and we're excited to kick it off with them tonight and to see that leadership in action.
Well, we also, the girls I know have had some exciting scrimmages, and I believe that at a scrimmage this past Saturday, correct me if I'm wrong, we kind of beat up on a state power called Riverdale, 6A school in football, 4A school in basketball, and that is some good work by the young ladies.
Yeah, anytime that you can go and compete against a bigger school and come out on the good side of that, that's huge. And coming into this season, we talked with Coach Schutz, and he mentioned all the adversity that these girls faced, and you hope that we can stay healthy. You hope that that we can see these girls play together and put together a good season.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, even before that, we won 2 games. I know they're scrimmage games, folks, but Perry County still has a great program up there. They cause problems in Division I single A basketball and ladies basketball. Stewart County's no slouch either. They've had some great teams up there. But we went to Lebanon, played in a really fine facility, and I believe we beat Riverdale 40-12 and Monterey 56-23. Yeah,
and that's getting tuned up and getting ready to compete and gel together. And one thing that they were working through last year in Coach Schutz's first year, and we hit on this as well, is the defensive philosophy that he has. They play that zone and that matchup kind of zone, and it causes a lot of problems for teams and makes it hard for them to get in their sets. But also it takes a little bit of time to learn and to trust and all of those things. And I'm excited to see year 2 of that defense as well.
Absolutely. I'm going to steal from Coach Darby Palmer. You got to own your 1/5 and back your teammates up. And, again, it's a family thing. If somebody goes out to cover that wing, somebody better be sliding the same amount towards the basketball. And then you help, but you've got to recover. And we'll talk about those little fine points. We are looking right now, and, of course, Coach will give you the official starting lineup. For us tonight, looks like Riley, Bradford, Tess Little, Gibson Boykin, Taylor Baines, Elena Yarbrough, or Lily Barnes. And I know that's 6 people. 5 of those 6 will probably start. That's what Tony said. Coach will have the exact starting lineups for you. What we need to do before this contest from Jerry Eskew Gymnasium takes place, and please support all our fine sponsors that help bring you this broadcast. Let's take a timeout on the Worthy Road Jackson Christian Network. We'll take a 2-minute timeout.
Psst, buddy, I'm not feeling too good after all this summer heat.
Yeah, me either. I think I'm about to blow a coil. Let McCoy's Heating and Air give your unit a little TLC. Maintenance is the key to staying worry-free. Right now, schedule a one-time cleaning for only $90. Call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com.
McCoy's got us in great shape, unlike that guy.
Jackson's most trusted team of technicians. York and McCoy's Heating and Air.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. We're back at Jerry Askew Gymnasium for Jackson Christian basketball. The ladies, of course, will play first, although there are some schools that don't do that. And, Coach, I'm going to ask you to get your rule sheet out, and we need to look at and appraise everybody of Rule 481. And I'm going to let you read it to them, and then we will talk about it. I'm hoping I don't get confused on it tonight.
Yeah, I was going over that a little bit ago. Eliminates the 1-and-1 for common fouls, beginning with the 17th foul in the half. It establishes the bonus as 2 free throws awarded for a common foul, beginning with the team's 5th foul in each quarter, and resets the fouls at the end of each quarter. So they're hoping to improve the adjust their play by not carrying over fouls from quarters 1 through 3 to 2 and 4, and while significantly reducing the opportunity for correctable errors. And they also think that it might help the physicality on the 1-and-1 rebounding opportunities. So we'll see. And I'm glad you brought that, and we're able to bring that to my attention, because I had heard that was happening, but it slipped my mind. So instead of the traditional 7 fouls, going to the 5 in each quarter, and you're shooting 2 on that 5th foul.
And hopefully that does eliminate. I hope it does what they want it to do. And we've got some other rule changes. Don't worry about the shot clock. I had somebody text me just a minute ago, what about the shot clock? Well, Tennessee hasn't voted to go to the shot clock yet. So all of those shot clock guidelines. Now, points of emphasis: uniforms, equipment, apparel, bench decorum, meaning how the team acts on the bench, the coaches act, and throw-ins. They've got proper locations for the throw-ins. I'm not going to claim to be – I needed to go back to official school or either go to some of the meetings, and those are some of the things, and requires uniform bottoms on teammates to be light-colored while allowing different styles of uniform bottoms among teammates. So, in other words, if you wanted to wear the Michael Jordan shorts, and jokingly they call them the Larry Bird Daisy Duke shorts is what they're really called, that Magic Johnson and Bird wore, we could actually do that as long as they look the same. I can wear the short version. You can be Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and that is, that's an emphasis in football as well, with the different uniform things and the towel sizes, and it's a little overkill at times, but that's what they enforce and expect, and so that's what we'll do.
Absolutely. And then Rule 7-5-2 through -4 establishes 4 throw-in spots. The nearest one is the 28-foot mark along each sideline, are the nearest 3-point outside of the lane on the end line. And when a team gains or retains possession of the ball in their front court after an opponent commits a violation, a common foul prior to the bonus, or the ball becomes dead. Inadvertent whistles, and I wished I hadn't read that term. I heard 5 inadvertent whistles this year, and it's one of those things, and I don't need to editorialize, but inadvertent whistles are not a good thing for football or basketball. Thank goodness there is no whistle in baseball.
Right.
And on a hell ball the same way. Brian, any thoughts about those? Are some of the major rules. I think we've overdone it on uniforms. Need to be uniform, but you can also overdo it too.
Yeah, and like I said, that's just part of just trying to make sure that they're taking care of all the things that they need to, and that's part of being a part of association and all those things, and you just make it work.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. We're going to take another time out here on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network. When we come back, Coach Brian Buller and I will talk more, and hopefully we'll have some starting lineups for you. We are still about 12 minutes from play, and I do like the way our young ladies, before we go to that break, I have watched their warm-up. They've taken care of every fundamental, the post-up situation they were at a while ago, and, of course, people may be watching and say, well, then I'm not sure if we're down on them or on us right now. But that's a standard drill, but it's a good one because you work your way out and everybody gets shots and keeps them involved. But I'm impressed. Of course, Tony Schutz, what do you say? He's a great coach, always has been. He's a winner wherever he goes. And I believe we won 19 games last year.
Yeah.
And what a great job he did with that, because if anybody could open up a MASH unit, he could have last year. And, of course, we'll talk more about Coach Teichman and his boys, but Kyle's got a MASH unit running right now. And jokingly, I told Ridgely Reagan to quit trying to break concrete blocks with his elbow, and that's not what happened. He was scrimmaging and playing hard, and he's got a little injury, but guess what? He's a tough dude. He's not going to be out very long.
Yeah, I think that was best-case scenario for Ridgely this time last week maybe. No, I think it was Thursday. Got some news that potentially could have been really devastating for him, but he got good results there from his testing, and we're excited to have him back when the timing is right for him.
Well, you know how rumors spread. When I first got it, I was actually on air at WNWS, and I said, "Oh my goodness!" And the first rumors put it out, he's out for the season stuff. Folks, that is not the case. And we wanted to emphasize that. Let's take that 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, more stuff about the basketball game tonight here at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles!
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Back at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium, where about 8:42 and counting is left before the referees throw the ball up. West Carroll has made their appearance. Our young ladies out there with their shooter shirts on and trying to get themselves loose in the traditional layup line on the other end. Brian, we don't really know a whole lot about these two teams, but what do you expect out of this contest for both teams?
The first game of the season, trying to get your legs under you, fight off the adrenaline rush there of game number one. You talked about West Carroll losing 4 starters off last year's team, so you know that they're going to be breaking in some new players, and I'm sure their bench players are going to step up. But starting a game is different than coming off a bench, and from our ladies, you're looking at getting Riley Bradford back in sync, and hopefully her shooting ability will stretch the floor a little bit more than we were able to last year. I think you're looking at Gibson Boykin being healthy, and she battled ankle and back and everything else last year, makes all the difference in the world with a player like her that wants to put the ball on the floor and try to get to the rim. If she's healthy and able to do that, it makes a difference for our offense. And so you're just looking at getting in sync, taking game shots and a little bit different game pressure, all of those things that come along with the first game of the season.
It really does, and I know Niona, and I hope I get her name right. Yes, Niona Parker is one of their better returning players from last year. I got to see them play. We did not play them last year, and I'm not sure what the overall history is. It's a little easier to dig up the overall history in football, and there is a place down in Alabama, sometimes you ask me, that actually keeps up with Tennessee stuff too. They've got all the old records going back to when this school, Jackson Christian, started playing football, and they will tell you that we came about as a school in 1976. West Carroll is a combination of the old Tresvant and Atwood schools in their county, and they have a lot of athletes. And I hate to say it, I'm so old, our officiating crew, and we're having the meeting that they have with the captains before that, I don't recognize any of the young men.
Yeah, 2 of those guys I recognize. That might be Roger. I think his name is Roger, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but it does look like a new official. And, that will probably be the theme. Hopefully we have plenty of young officials trying to get into the game, and, and it's a tough sport to officiate. And, we'll be a little bit critical, but we will also understand that they're making judgment calls at a high speed and doing the best they can.
Absolutely right, and I see our pictures. And, folks, a little late notice, please tell people they can watch this game, and Jackson Christian's Facebook will have it where you can go back and watch it. But we are looking forward to a good contest. I just got a feeling our ladies, they're going to come out and probably press a little bit.
Yeah, I expect some high-intensity effort, especially defensively early from our girls, and to try to put pressure on them and get some easy shots, get in transition, and start the year off in a strong way.
Absolutely. And I see a lot of things going on. Now, is that Coach Wyatt down there keeping the books tonight?
Yeah, Coach Wyatt will be on the books, and I think for most of those home games and probably some away games there, and did that last year. And so, he's a good one to have over there, good calm presence. And, you got the Coach Moore, Coach Kim Watson, helping Coach Tony Schutz this year, so he's got a good staff.
Yeah, he really does have a good staff, just like Kyle Teichman. We'll remind everybody, Kyle will be up here, if at all possible, at halftime of the girls' game. And who knows, we're hoping, but being athletic director, and Brian, you do a lot of this administrative work. When you're in charge of a contest like this, Darby may not have time, but we'd love to have him if he can get time.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on, and you got to take care of the officials and make sure your crowd is doing what they're supposed to be doing, and everything's just running smoothly.
It really is a big task at hand, and we've got about 3:58 to go, and Brian will give you the official starting lineups here in a few moments. Of course, we've got a wonderful message board up there. They'll introduce West Carroll's team first, and their coach is Coach Gail Kendrick. Of course, ours is Tony Schutz, who was a great player at Crockett County and then kind of cut his teeth coaching against David Cisco, whose grandchildren play here, the Holtz, and also the Cisco. Zach, kind of sad because that is the end of the line on Shane's end of it here. Now, Lou Ann, who played for me, and I've got to mention her name, I know where Carly gets her ability to shoot a basketball. Her mother was one of the great three-point shooters in Northside's history. And something else for a little color here, Brian. This is the end of an era for the Yarbrough family. The last Yarbrough, which at Jackson Christian is a magic name, and definitely the whole family was at Northside. She's in her last season of all sports, and she's playing, 3 sports?
Yeah, I believe so. And I was talking to Michael about that, her dad, yesterday at the middle school game. And, you've watched the other 2 Yarbrough girls and then Elena, and it will be sad when that ends, and those girls play hard and have represented our school very well.
And, folks, if you want to talk about family, Jackson Christian School is the place to come and be part of family. It's not just the football team, it's all our sports. I know that Chase McLean's ready for baseball start. You are too. And, folks, if you get a chance, pin Coach Bullard off to the side and get him to talk to you about all those records he set. Now, I will be honest, a lot of them have been broken,
That's
but
right.
At Freed, he set a ton, and they told me that he could have hit the baseball blindfolded. Is there any truth to that?
I don't know who you've been talking to about that, but I had a good career there and enjoyed a lot of good things at Freed Hardeman.
Oh, Freed Hardeman, a great place, and of course they're kind of I hate to call them a sister school because they're up with a university degree, but they have a lot of things going here with Jackson Christian School too. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to look this thing over and Brian, what is the official order tonight? We'll have the prayer and I'm sure the national anthem.
Yeah, the prayer, national anthem, and then starting lineups.
Yeah, well, we'll hold it till we see what we've got to do here. First game of the year. I'm rusty. If I say 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line, you'll know that Coach is as crazy as you thought he was, and not Coach Bullard but me. And we see the teams going to the bench. And the official welcome. Tommy McLean over on the PA system. And let's see how we do this. Of course, they make the announcement about being a good spectator. And looks like, Coach, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Eagles basketball tonight. We'd like to welcome the Lady War Eagles of West Carroll. At this time, if you would please stand.
Okay, we will take our time out and come back for Coach Bullard to give you the starting lineups.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
New Nissans are rolling in. Over 70 new Nissans to choose from. That means special incentives. 0% financing up to 60 months. And invoice pricing, so you pay what we pay. Plus over 70 pre-owned units. something for everyone. Certified pre-owned too, luxury vehicles, BMW, Lexus, Alfa Romeo, and much more at Carlock Prestige. Check out all we have to offer at CarlockNissanofJackson.com. You should already be here.
And we are back, and we are going to turn the duties over now to the one and only, the man with the golden throat when he calls things out, the call of the year last year, Brian Bullard.
And starting for West Carroll, number 3, Anaya Metcalf is a junior. Number 4, Ariana Metcalf, she's a freshman. Number 12, senior Nyana Parker, standing 5'7", playing point guard. As a freshman, number 33, Graceland Vernon. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 55, playing center, Alexis Perry. West Carroll coached by Gail Kendrick, assistant coach LaKenda Emerson. And now for your Lady Eagles starting lineup. Starting at guard, number 2, junior Riley Bradford. Starting at guard, number 34, junior Tess Little. And at forward, junior number 30, Gibson Boykin. Number 11, senior Taylor Baines. And the final starter tonight for your Lady Eagles is number 4, senior Lily Barnes. Lady Eagles coached by head coach Tony Schutz, assisted by Kim Watson, Kristen Moore, and our manager, Isabella Manis.
Isabella, a very fine young lady, and I understand Tess Little's grandparents, Mary Little, is watching in Franklin, Tennessee, and she says, "Go Lady Eagles."
There you go.
And we are just about ready for play. Now jumping for the West Carroll team, we'll see who steps in there. I'm betting, though, it is probably number 12, Naona Parker, and she is listed as one of their players to watch. I wished I knew a little more about their team. I know a little bit. Remember Coach when he was coaching travel ball in AAU, and he got the job at West Carroll. And, of course, jumping for us is Elena Yarbrough. Would it be anything but appropriate but for her to jump? You know, it's great young lady, one of our few seniors, but we got more than we normally do. Here's the toss. Yarbrough controls it, and grabbing it immediately was Riley Bradford. And let's see, shot up, 3 up, and 3 down right there. Boy, Brian, that was quick.
Excellent ball movement, excellent start.
Tess Little, I know the folks in Franklin are going to be here. There's that press we told you about. And the turnover.
Can't ask for much better start there if you're Coach Schutz.
Absolutely. If you were coaching, I know you'd be a pressing coach too, just like Tony.
So. Little zone action there for West Carroll.
Showing the slides of a 2-3. Now, they showed a little 1-1-3, but it's more they're bringing the corners off the baseline out. We'll get those baseline shots. That one misses, rebound fought for. And I'm going to tell you what, now Tess Little is playing all over the floor. Riley Bradford and Tristan Nash, I'm sure would love to say hello to Riley, but don't bother during the game, Tristan. Here's the turnover on our part. Picking the ball up for them is Metcalf. That's Naya, actually, Metcalf. We get a hand and a body in there. They move it quick on the baseline. We cut it off, but I think we're going to get a blocking foul.
Yeah, just a reach in there. Let's see who they get it on. Call it on Taylor. Reaching in instead of moving her feet.
Of course, Taylor, very aggressive young lady. We're not going to falter about that. And here's one to throw away. Somebody slipped down. Boy, here comes Tess flying through there. The left-handed layup.
One.
Yeah.
Excellent finish there. Using her body, finishing with the left hand, Coach. And Tess a little on fire early.
She really is. She's going after it. Now, we still shoot the three-point play, and she's going to go after a three-point play the old-fashioned way, as Bill Haney would say. Shane Cisco is watching. Shot it. It comes off the back of the iron. Rebound, Gibson, Boykin. A nice hook layup, and now she's on the board.
And a quick timeout there by West Carroll, Coach. Good start for the Lady Eagles.
Let's see if we can get a 30 in on the network. And we are back. Here's the shot up, no good. West Carroll shot was no good. We rebounded. They knocked it out of bounds. And if I was giving credit stats, Taylor Baines would get the credit then.
Yeah. Good hustle there.
Yes. Looking down the floor, Riley brings it down with authority. I like the way she comes down the floor. Look, here's a nice pass inside. Another hook layup. That one touched the wires. It'll be out of bounds on us, Coach.
Yeah, and a little bit force there, but also looked like maybe a little bit of contact with the body.
Absolutely. And nice press by us. And byproducts of the press are what's important. You don't always steal it. And a banker. That one by Ariana Metcalf gets the first two. It's a 7-2 game. Round the horn, Tess cranks it. Hey, they're going to have to call the fire department to put Tess a little
on
out.
fire and not hesitating, Coach, and you can tell she's really worked on her shot.
Had a nice shot anyway, and they didn't call anything then. They said nice contact. A lot of pressure, and even if they score sometimes, here's the rebound fought for. We didn't lock down on it. Metcalf gets it, kicks it back out. It's like Parker drives, rebound, fought for. Coming out of it was Barnes. Pass ahead just rolls off the iron. And now we got some racehorse basketball, Coach.
Yeah, and some tired legs out there. You can see Coach Schuetz going to the bench right now.
Absolutely. Picked up the dribble in the corner, Ariana Metcalf. I hear the whistle blow and a little traveling music, as they used to say on Jackie Gleason's show. Coach, I'll let you get the two young ladies checking in.
It looks like we got 24 Blakely Melton and 22 Alana Yarbrough coming into the game here. Two pretty good players, Coach, to bring off the bench there.
Absolutely, and it's good to see Blakely because last year she had some injuries too. Gibson Boykin, nothing but string music. She's got 5 on the night.
Great job there going inside out.
West Carroll has had to work for everything. Parker gets it down for them. Iona Parker, she goes up and looks like she's going to shoot 2. And you still shoot the 2 shot fouls.
Yeah, pretty good defense there by Elena, and of course we're a ways away, so probably hit her on the arm there.
2 team fouls. First foul on Yarbrough. Taylor Baines has the other. Parker at the line. Shot it, got it. And yes, folks, that's in honor of the late Bill Haney, who started that phrase a long time ago. He and Monty Hale used to call state tournament games, and then Dick Palmer came on with them, and Dan Hughes. Eyes it, and she tries it, but she can't buy it because somebody committed a lane violation.
Yeah, stepped in there a little early.
So it's 13-3, the Lady Eagles leading, and here comes Riley quickly into the forecourt. Tess has got it about NBA range right now. Parker steals that pass, and we immediately trap her, and we get the steal. Going up is Riley Bradford. It comes out, and she gets her own rebound on the backside. Now, they need to stop the clock and straighten the net out.
Yep.
They may not have seen it because if they're watching like they should, they're not seeing it. Shot up and good, and they don't have to worry. Riley Bradford just straighten that rascal out.
Yeah, Riley will take care of that for us, and that's that 4 threes, Coach, I believe.
Hey, good to hear. Lotus Ahmad is watching. She's here. So is Gary Thompson. We got great fans at this school.
Body.
We got to keep the fouls down. First foul's third team foul, but first foul on Tess Little, wearing number 34. She'll come out of the ball game. And Jenna in, pick it up. Yeah, that's right. Good job then. You don't get a violation by doing that. Cross-court pass. Cranking it up. Tinsley wanted it. It just hit the back of the iron. Rebound, and I can see now why they said Parker is a player to watch for them. There's our nice trap. Lena gets the steal. Long pass. Tinsley's going to lay it up off the glass and in for her first 2 of the game.
Excellent steal, and then the look ahead there by Elena. Easy basket for Tinsley, who's just now into the game, Coach.
And you're right. And of course, her brother, once upon a time, now she is the player here. Peyton Tinsley was here once upon a time. Great wideout. Here's Parker again, drives, kicks the pass off to the left corner. Shot up off the back of the iron by Vernon. Yarborough. She keeps that ball moving, doesn't she? Oh, the long pass. The idea was good. The execution, we overthrew it a little bit.
Yep, good pitch ahead. Addison Gosley, number 33, in for Riley Bradford. Good minutes there from Riley, and awesome to see her back out there.
It really is. We're getting some minutes when, like I said, we were the MASH unit last week. Hey, our cheering section is down there. Love those guys.
They're getting after it.
A lot of our football play. Here's a steal. You talking about a pickpocket. Tinsley, and it'll be a 2-shot foul. And I like the way the official did. He watched, made sure that the young lady got up. That also keeps any hard feelings down. And second team foul, the first foul on Anaya Metcalf. Jenna at the line for 2 and gets that first one. Randy McAllister Jones listening, says go Eagles. And we missed the second one. We steal it right back. We'll get it out front to Yarborough. Round the horn. Boykin wanted that 3. Pulls up with a jumper from about 10 and cans it.
Great decision there by Gibson. She had the 3, but made it a little easier shot there for herself.
Percentages go up, don't they, Brian, when you get closer. Here's the outside shot, left short, but Perry with the rebound for West Carroll.
Perry's really playing hard for them, Coach.
Yeah, she's trying to post up. Now there's a nice one dropped from 3 by Anaya Metcalf. Oh, we quickly strike. Yarborough's going to go to the line for 2.
Yeah, we're beating them down the floor right now, and we just missed on the pass before, but able to get it ahead to Elena for a chance at some free throws.
Well, that's one of the good things about Tony is he plays a lot of people.
And it'll be nice for him to have that depth this year.
Yeah, Ainsley Worrell with the foul on her. Yarborough, who last year, each year she's gotten smoother and smoother with her free throws.
Yeah, much improved from last year and really improved her shot there at the line.
And, of course, she, I believe, was part of homecoming court, and she has been involved in royalty. Played some softball this year, I believe, or actually did last year, and hits the second one. All-around young lady, played volleyball. And, folks, if you haven't seen our volleyball team, you need to. I like that. Look at the pressure we're applying out there, Tinsley. Parker gets by with a little bit of a crossover, and they throw inside, and she wants to turn right, but there's Boykin. She had that one sized up all the way.
Yeah, anticipated and got the steal on the lay-in.
I've got her with 9 points. And we're going to try to trap Parker. And then we could do a good job cutting. And you see Gosley cut that passing lane.
Yeah, it looks open, but Addison was able to cut in front of that, making it a difficult pass and a turnover there.
And Julia Christie says go, and I'm sure she wanted to go Eagles. And even though Lotus has moved, she's still a fan of ours. Good action, nice pass into the post. Addison's going to get
one, Coach.
Yes.
Great job, great strength there by Addison, fighting through that contact.
Addison, a junior, she'll go to the line for one. We've got a commanding 27-6 lead as number 35, Mackenzie Finley. She is an 8th grader coming in. Finley and Haley Mitchell both are 8th graders for them. Addison has really worked hard, shoots it, but it comes off the iron. West Carroll with a rebound. They get it to Parker. We go to trap her. The ball's floating, and look at that. Addison hustling over there.
Yeah, good anticipation and able to knock that ball out of bounds.
You know, Ryan, I believe she's picked up a step of quickness.
Yep, she looks really good out there.
Yeah. They get it back to Parker. They being West Carroll, over to the left corner, back out front. Remember, they have hit the three. Metcalf has. Drive, and they're going to call the foul. He has a better look than I do, but I sure would like to see it because, you know, the hand is part of the ball. That's our 4th team foul. Gosley's first foul. Parker at the line for 2. She was 1 for 2 her last trip up there. And that one rolls off. I would love to see the basketball we're playing with. It's a good one. They're a little oranger, the new ones this year, than they have been in the past.
Yep.
And she hits the second one. 27-7, 10-second inside. Gosley. You see her use that left hand, Brian.
Great transition there, and an excellent pass from Blakely inside to Gosley for the finish.
And that's the end of the first quarter play with the Lady Eagles 29 from Jackson Christian and the Lady Eagles from West Carroll 7. Let's take a 1-minute timeout.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Great camera work by our young men on cameras. Gary gets us back on time. Brian, quick thoughts about that first quarter.
Yeah, excellent, Coach. 29 points in a quarter, shooting the three well, but also getting out in transition, getting easy baskets. Excellent start for Coach Schutz and his girls.
Absolutely. West Carroll with the throw in. Trinity Brooks says, love my Eagles. Good to hear from you, Trinity. And look who's here. There is Mona right there, Miller. One of the great officials. I remember when she started. She still looks young. I don't. Here's the shot from Parker. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound comes down to Taylor Baines, the senior. Her pass knocked away, picked up by Parker. And West Carroll on the attack. The Euro step. And the rebound tipped out. And there's Riley Bradford. You look up and Riley's bringing that ball down the floor.
Good defense there not to foul and come away with the basketball.
Three-pointer by Melton just missing. Rebound tipped around, and looks like the effort for Lily Barnes will pay off as the senior will go to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, her and Taylor doing a good job fighting there for the rebound, and I like how she didn't bring it down. She put it right back up and got the foul.
Remember when she started, she did bring it down. Brian brings you an important coaching point there. First shot, it rolls around and falls off. A United States steal shot. That's two fouls on Metcalf. Anaya. Second shot, shot it, got it. She's on the board, that being Lily Barnes, and here's the press again. And we back up a little bit. Sometimes the one man in the front, remember Trinity used to put a lot of pressure out there. Tess doing the same thing.
That's right.
Parker, the experienced player for them, handling the ball to Metcalf. Back to Parker, a little out of her range. And good pressure that time by Tess. Over to the other Metcalf, her shot off the back of the glass. Rebounded by Baines, and we throw the long pass, and there we are again, just missing. Metcalf had the rebound, got it knocked away. Blakely Melton goes up, leaves it a little short. She got a little help making her move, but no call. That one thrown into the passing lane. I don't think they saw Metcalf, and we're going to pick up a foul, Brian.
Yeah. A little bit sloppy there on our end, but, playing hard and getting turnovers, all those things, and then picked up a loose ball foul.
Absolutely. That's on Blakely Melton. That is the first team foul in the second quarter. Tess just giving token pressure, but trying to cut that passing lane off, force her down the left side, not let her go right. Metcalf in the corner, back out to Anaya Metcalf. Steal there, good steal, coast to coast, and going to the line for two will be Tess Little.
That's the third time, Coach, she's been able to do that, and she's doing a good job of using her hands but not fouling. And Tess's hands are as quick as any that we'll see all year, and doing a good job getting to the free throw line.
And of course, this is Metcalf's third foul for them. Just a little off. Right, it might have come out of the outside fork, not the inside fork of her hand then. She steps out, catches her breath, lines it up, eyes it, tries it, and it just does not want to go down. It danced on the rim, and Barnes knocked it loose. Guess who got it? Little throws it in, but they're going to get it, they being West Carroll. Metcalf gets it over to Parker. Parker quickly into the forecourt, gets it back. And we steal it again. Brian, we've had a lot of good steals.
Good hands there, running the floor.
Nice pivot, but the ball also kind of pivoted too. It had looked like a planet spinning then.
Yep.
30-7 the score. Jackson Christian there, almost steal, but almost only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and atomic bombs. There'll be a foul. Foul is on 34. That's Tess Little, her second. And the second team foul of this quarter. Perry, the post player, will be coming back in. Alexis Perry, she's just a sophomore. Good battle there between Parker and Little. And again, they went 1-4. Now they're 5 out, and they'll run a cutter through. We hit the pass. That looks like Melton will take it in on the left side, lay it up, and get her first 2 points of the year.
Yeah, the other one rolled out on her. That's a great job there by Blakely, and using the left hand to protect it.
I'm with you, Brian. I love seeing young ladies use that left hand. Garber getting ready to check back in. Here's Parker. She gets it knocked away, and we're going to lose it. And it's on the floor, and they call a jump ball.
Yeah, I thought we could have gotten a call there by the young lady falling on Taylor, but I guess they all determined loose ball foul.
And with it 32-7, I doubt
let them play.
Yeah, they let them play a little bit. Got two wings, a high post. We go high-low. Popping out is Yarbrough. She feeds inside. We kick out. Didn't know if Riley would have loaded up then because she's capable.
Yeah, a little deep for her. Reset the offense.
Oh, nice pass into the high post open. A little contact. Yarbrough gets the rebound back, and I don't know. I'm going to say I don't know because, yeah, she barred her, but she also the hand in the ball. But, hey, I'm not calling this one. He's closer than I am. And can't anybody say that Brian and I are not fair to the opposing teams. First one rolls around, gets that steal. It's not pig iron, folks. It's steel. Pig iron wouldn't hold up. First one good for Elena Yarbrough, the senior. Second one goes in. It climbed over the rim. She'll take it, and she's got 4 on the night.
Yeah, good job there by Elena staying with those free throws. Much needed rest there for Blakely as Gibson comes back in.
Yeah, Gibson comes back in with 9 points. Tess Little has 8 to lead us in scoring. Here's Parker. Trap's coming. And we kind of looked at it a little bit. We made the play and knocked it loose. Whoops. Again, a little hop there, and that's traveling.
A lot of contact. But they, like I said, they played through it earlier and let them play through it there.
Yeah, 34-7. 4:08 to go in the second quarter. The Jackson Christian team leads. I'll probably dispense with using Eagles. Into the corner. They go inside. Nice pass inside. Well, that was a dandy post move by Taylor Baines.
Really good post move, getting back to the left hand and finishing that.
And I see Camille Deloach Collins watching. Hello, Camille. I bet Jack's over in that crowd. Here's a steal. Yarbrough wanted to go coast to coast. Pivots to her right, banks it off the glass. Watch her go after her own rebound. Good nice pass. Very unselfish. It goes up and in. Give Yarbrough the assist in the basket to Tess Little for her 10th point.
Unselfish basketball coach right there.
Absolutely. That's how you win. Oh, yes. At least I can say this. The officials are very consistent on the traveling calls. I like it when they're like that. Now we got a timeout being called. And let's take a timeout. A 30-second timeout. We'll be back with Jackson Christian action.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
We are back, and I can tell I'm still in football form. I thought that we'd be doing this one, but I'd be calling a game Friday night.
Our Lady Eagles 38-7, playing really hard, executing on offense, and sharing the basketball, Coach, doing a great job.
Absolutely. Lewis Edward Gillum Jr. got to love the student section. I am with you. Lucas Witherspoon, fine young player. We'll get some big action out of him next year. Look at the ball movement. Now you got to like that, Brian. That one, the first one, I believe Boykins missed. Rebound Gosley, and she held her position and went up with it.
Yeah, good tip there, I believe, by Taylor right into Addison's hands and a chance to get some points here at the line.
And the foul is on Summer Wilson, a sophomore. That's her first. Team's 4th foul in this quarter. Gosley 0 for 1 from the line. She'll be shooting 2 here. That one off the back of the iron. And we'll be going to somewhat of a press. It'll be token. It'll probably be backed up to about 3/4 court. Addison's second shot off the iron. You know, we won't be going to press, but we did lose it out of bounds. Great effort by Taylor Baines.
Yeah, a little bit flat on the shot there by Addison. Thought that one might go in, though.
Okay, here comes the trap. They get it out of there over to 33 Vernon. Vernon kicks it back to Metcalf. Metcalf wants to wheel and deal. Kicked out front to Worrell. We steal it. Passing ahead as we do, trying to get it. And they're going to say she pulled her pivot foot.
Yeah, took that little extra step.
Awkward angle to throw the ball to, and she did walk. Inbounding it for West Carroll was Graceland Vernon. Ariana Metcalf had it, gets it stolen. Solo Riley Bradford lays it up and in. Her fifth, Brian.
Yep. Good steal. Good trap there and a steal.
Early in the year, it's really tough on teams when somebody has a good trapping defense like we do. That one lost, and they say it was last touched by Jackson Christian, so it'll be West Carroll ball with 2:12 to go in the second quarter. Worrell throws it in. Shot up, in, and out. Gibson Boykin with the rebound. Gibson crosses over, goes to the hole, scoop layup and in.
Excellent move there and kept that hand on top of the ball to avoid the carry. Good move there by Gibson.
Absolutely. Metcalf with it. This is Ariana Metcalf. I have to keep, we anticipated so well. Here comes Baines down the floor. Wants it up a little hard, rebound, tests a little and in. And one of the smallest people on the floor had a big rebound then.
Good job there by Tess to follow that play.
12 points for Tess Little. West Carroll looking for an opening in that defense. It's a form of a matchup zone. Here's Baines. Kick out. Tess on the run. They've got someone chasing her and leaves it a little short. It'll probably be out off of Addison. And West Carroll will have the basketball. They've got a new player coming in. Nyona Parker, the senior, will be coming back in. Wears number 12.
Jenna Tinsley coming back in, giving Tess a break.
And that's a good move. Of course, several of the girls, I believe, Gibson plays soccer in the spring. No, not soccer in the spring. I know she doesn't play softball. She played soccer this fall, so Jenna plays for the softball team. We had a good one. Jennifer Wheeler getting Region 7 award as Female Coach of the Year. We reached a little bit then. Addison will be guilty.
Yeah, slide your feet a little bit, and she reached trying to get the steal, and good call there by the official.
Addison's second foul, team's third. They throw it outside to Worrell. And off the back of the iron, they've gotten a good look a couple of times, but the shots have come off the back of the iron. Boykin wanted to go the hole. I think the foot slid.
Yep. Got ahead of herself there.
Yep.
Good idea, though.
See Ben Vargason over there, who's one of our sponsors with Great American Sports. And, of course, there are a lot of people that we can't call everybody. Talking to Grant Boykin before the game a little bit. Grant's excited about Jackson Christian basketball. Here's Parker. Watch how we cut the passing lane and anticipate. And we'll give them that pass. A quick feedback to Parker, who wants to drive right, throws it up. She got bumped, and Addison's kind of the hands up. What did I do wrong? Well, you got to be ahead of them. And she was trying to play good defense. Fourth team foul, third on Addison Gosley. Parker at the line for two. She's got 2 points in the contest, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Shot it, got it. That one danced on the rim and decided to fall in. Her second free throw. Up. And that one danced and teased everybody, fell in. She's got 4 points on the night. It's 44-9. with about 10 seconds to go in the contest, or first half of the contest. Let's see if the team executes what Coach Schutz wants. Gibson goes. That's an NBA three right there.
Excellent finish to the half, Coach.
Absolutely. 47-9, Jackson Christian leads West Carroll. We're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we hope to have the one and only Kyle Teichman.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
And we are back here at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. Lady Eagles lead 47-9. Joined here by Coach Teichman. Coach, as we like to do, give us your thoughts there on the first half and what you saw from Coach Schutz and his team.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to talk about in the locker room because it pretty much all went right for him. They're playing hard. They're forcing turnovers. They're making shots. I mean, Tess Little, Addison Gosler, they're all on fire. Gibson with a big three at the end. So they're playing really well. I'd be thrilled if we play like that.
Absolutely, and I don't know that I've seen us shoot the ball as consistently as those girls are. And one thing you know they're going to do is play extremely hard, and they're getting out in that zone defense and getting steals, and proud of those girls, and we'll see hopefully more of that in the second half. Coach Teichman, game number one, an opportunity for y'all to – you've had some scrimmages, you've scrimmaged some other teams, but this is the real deal, and, you know, there's fans here and a good crowd. And so what are some thoughts and what are some things that our team – I know that, you know, some injuries, all those things, and you're battling that, and hopefully we'll be as full strength as we're going to be for a little while. What do you expect from your guys tonight?
Well, you know, there are a lot of unknowns. I think they're going to play hard. That's the biggest thing we've been stressing. If we play hard and we're sound defensively, then a lot of good stuff's going to happen for us. But a lot of these guys, it's their first time to play, you know, in a varsity game under the lights with the crowd. So it's just see how they respond. I think we're going to learn a lot about our team tonight, and that could be good or bad. But somebody's going to step up and make a play and show that they belong. So it's going to help us in the long run. It's all about just, you know, finding a way to get better as the season progresses.
So Aiden Shaw, the household name for you and your team, so we know that. So let's talk about somebody else that you expect to step up tonight and maybe fill that role of Ridgely, fill that role maybe helping him score and handle the basketball a little bit.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously we expect a lot out of him, and he's shown he's capable. Different role for him with Coe playing the one, so it's going to get him off the ball, give him hopefully some more scoring opportunities, not wear him out as much, having to handle pressure and stuff like that. Coe's had a great summer. He can make shots, and he creates a lot of stuff. He's a great passer. So I think he can kind of relieve some pressure, and I don't want to put too much on a freshman, but Kelsey Rose can do some stuff. So I'm expecting him to be aggressive attacking the basket, and I think he's somebody that people are going to enjoy watching over the next 4 years.
Absolutely. West Carroll, just looking at their roster, just one senior. So pretty young squad, 4 juniors there. Head coach Courtney Smith, and I'm not familiar with him. But, you know, what kind of challenges are they a man-to-man team? What will they run defensively, and what do you look forward to have to stop when they're on offense?
Yeah, so we're going in blind a little bit. I mean, it's the first game, obviously. This is Coach Smith's first year there, so there's not a lot to go off of. So we've been focusing a lot on ourselves and handling those things. I know they do have Their big kid is pretty talented. He was in the Jackson Sun top 30 players in the area, so he's big. I've seen him. He's got a lot of size. We're going to have to keep him off the glass, keep him from getting the ball close to the basket. But we're just going to have to kind of feel the game out as it goes, start identifying tendencies, what they're good at, what they struggle with, and really have to adjust on the fly. So it's a challenge for us tonight as a coaching staff, not having the information you're used to having, a typical game.
Yeah, and your staff does as good a job as any scouting and watching film and having your teams ready. But it's similar to just a quick turnaround from one night to the next. So you're going to have to adjust, and I'm excited to see these guys. I want you to before we wrap up and go to a break, talk about some of these young guys. And like I said, I know we've had some injuries, and just give us some kind of scouting report for some of these younger players that we will see tonight.
Yeah, so I don't know how many shots of the bench you'll get, but you'll see some size on the bench in street clothes. So a lot of our bigger, stronger, more experienced guys have just been banged up, and it's unfortunate, but that's part of it, and it gives these other guys an opportunity. So Tucker Jones, Ethan Matthews, they're going to get their first ever varsity starts and really first ever varsity minutes tonight, and they've earned that. Tucker's had a great 2 weeks of practice. I mean, he really is going to be hard to replace for us because he does so many things. He's a connector on both ends. So Tucker, Ethan, Ben Herbis, who's a senior, finding some minutes, and then two guys fresh off the football field, Deuce Lawrence and Carlos Roberson.
So, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, as a coach, with your expectations, your intensity, you might have to be a little bit patient. Is that something that your staff is talking about, something you're trying to tell yourself as you go into this game with some guys that haven't had the varsity experience?
Yeah, I mean, we know that we're not what we're going to be, and nobody is, and that's part of it. But being patient and getting better is no excuse to not leave it all out there tonight. So I expect the effort. I expect the intensity, the determination. If shots don't fall, if we make a couple of silly mistakes, as we haven't talked about a scenario, that's okay. But they're going to play hard. There's no doubt, Coach. And I told you today at lunch, I'm excited just to see these guys get out here and compete and play defense and get up and down the floor. Coach Teichman, thank you for being with us. And we will see you again, I believe, on Saturday on the air. But good luck to your guys, and thanks for joining us. Thanks so much.
Gary, we will take a 2-minute timeout and come back to Jerry Eskew Gymnasium.
Psst, buddy, I'm not feeling too good after all this summer heat.
Yeah, me either. I think I'm about to blow a coil.
Let McCoy's Heating and Air give your unit a little TLC. Maintenance is the key to staying worry-free. Right now, schedule a one-time cleaning for only $90. Call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com.
McCoy's got us in great shape, unlike that guy.
Jackson's most trusted team of technicians. York and McCoy's Heating and Air.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000. And back at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium, just about ready for play. You just heard Kyle Teichman, our fine men's coach, Anything you want to relate to the people about the men's or women's contest, Brian?
Yeah, just talking to Kyle, a lot of young guys getting some reps tonight. Excited for that, but also excited for this second half and continue to see these girls play hard and get after it on the defensive end.
Vernon to inbound the ball for West Carroll as they trail Jackson Christian 47-9. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe right now we qualify in the fourth quarter for a running clock if it stays at this turnover. And let's see if I can get it back here on the Jackson Christian broadcast. And, of course, brought to you by Great American Sports, one of the sponsors. Oh, nice pass inside, but we got bumped. We take it around the horn. Brian, we're doing even better than we did last year. Nice post move, but Perry blocked it. We get it back. They go for the steal. Here's Bradford. Lined it up just off the front of the rim. And a rebound, and I want to say a reach-in foul.
Yeah, I got Lily there trying to hang around and get that steal. Riley pulled that a little to the right. You can see it from where we were leaving her hand.
And that will be Lily's first foul. And we extend one player. We have people waiting back here at half court or in our half court. And that's a good move, keeping Parker over on that left side to Metcalf. Metcalf wants to drive. Kicks out. Here's the shot. 3 up off the back of the iron. Tipped around. Boykin jumps, pulls it down, and now we're ready to run. We need to spread out, and that's what she wants them to do. Nice pass. Blocked from behind. Wow.
Yeah, good block there. Nice job by Gibson letting that develop and hitting Lily down low.
Man, looks like a foul. So we get our second one of this quarter. And Gary is watching. We got lots of good people. You still got time to tell them that we have the game on. There'll be a replay archived on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page. And that one is off. Parker has gotten to the line. She's got 4 points. She's hit 4 free throws, but she's also missed a couple. Got the second one. Around the horn, you see it moving. See the West Carroll defense shifting it's a zone, the 2-3. Nice pass inside. We left it a little short, Brian.
Yep.
Boykin with it, kicks it back inside. They'll double down. Shot goes up. Partially blocked. A lot of body in there. 47-10. 6:08 and counting here in the third quarter. Metcalf shot up and off the glass. And she's got 5 for the contest. That was Anaya Metcalf. Boykin wants the NBA 3. She's got the NBA 3. Wow, I'm going to let you commentate on that one.
Sorry, I got in front of you there, but she was like 2 feet behind the three-point line there.
Yeah, she's got 17 on the night. You know, she played well in those scrimmage games, I found out, and that did not come from her dad. That came from – we got another foul here. Some other people that watched that. We must have really played well up at Lebanon, especially against Riverdale. Yep. And the third foul, Brian, on Taylor Barnes.
Yeah, Baines there with trying to get the steal and contact with the body.
Ball's going to go over and back, and a nice call by the official. It'll be Jackson Christian basketball. Of course, I got to see Tony's wife and son earlier. What a great player she was. You know, she was the NAIA Player of the Year. Boykins shot a little short, rebound up and in by Taylor Baines for her 4th point.
Good follow there by Taylor.
Yep. Coach Kendrick for West Carroll keeps them coming in and out. He knows he's got a young ball club trying to Coach them up. Good post defense by Barnes. Here's the shot from the baseline, up and in. It's a 3 by Ariana Metcalf. She has 5 now on the contest. So the Metcalf girls providing a little offense right now.
Good direct post entry there to Lily Barnes and good finish.
Yeah. You know, I believe Lily's grown a little bit, or either I'm shrinking, one of the two. Having the ball over here is Vernon. It's knocked out of bounds. We'll have a substitution. It looks like number 30 coming in, Summer Wilson. Maybe not. That. Let's see. I believe it was. Vernon to inbound. We almost got the steal. Ball on the floor. Like to see people go after it, and it's tied. Should be tied up. Well, they're going. Just my thoughts on it. It's safer to go ahead and call the.
Yeah, the way
tie
Tessa's
ball.
arm was kind of twisted in there. I'm glad she came out of that okay.
Jackson Christian with possession. Into Riley Bradford. We're going to flash someone high. We'll screen. Bradford kicks off. 3-pointer by Tess Little, just missing. Goes out of bounds, belongs to West Carroll. If you're scoring at home, that's a team rebound. While you were interviewing Kyle, I had a question. When's spring football practice? A little early for that. Here's a steal. And a foul. Metcalf, and now you're fouling. That is her. It'll be her 4th. And here comes mass substitution, Brian. Looks like Yarborough, Tinsley, Gosley, and Melton. And like I said, I've said it before, glad to see Blakely back because that injury, she was playing good when she got hurt last year. 2-3 zone employed. We go 1-4 high, slide a post player down, step to the short corner, now the long corner into Gosley. They double her. Her pass stolen coming out. Vernon holds up, kicks it to Parker, who will take it to the hole. Up, left it a little short, and Melton with the rebound.
Good contest there by Blakely without fouling.
You're absolutely right, Brian. Cross-court pass. We go into the high post. Yarborough will find the right place to go with it. And Tinsley had it, gives it to Melton. They fed the post. Now the baseline pass, which you like to see. There's the drive, the layup. It's no good, but there was a foul. And shooting 2 will be Taylor Baines.
Good, strong drive, and she paid the price for that one, Coach. I think took a shot there to the head, but looks to be okay and going to knock down these free throws.
Absolutely. Sometimes you take and pay a price like that. And Lotus says she's watching from Ashland, Kentucky. I know where that is. 55-15 the score with 2:41 in the third quarter. Shot it and got it. Baines now, I believe, has 4. She has played a good game on defense and hustled. Nobody has not hustled. Both teams giving it all they got. Cut that passing lane and forced them to put the dribble on and the count. Metcalf comes out to help. Addison had an eye on it, but Tinsley got it.
Yep, look up. Good pass.
That's just good basketball. Melton after the assist.
Excellent job there, Jenna, leading that break and finished there from Blakely.
4 for Melton. 1:55 and counting. There's the pressure cutting the passing lanes. And I believe their coach has called a timeout. And they'll take a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
We are back. The defense has done the job, Brian, for the Jackson Christian Lady Eagles. And Brian, I'm going to finish this quarter, which has 1 minute and 48 seconds left in it, with the Jackson Christian ladies leading 58-15. Brian's going to do the fourth quarter, and I think you'll find it very good. He and I have so much fun, along with Darby and the other coaches and the players, at the Jackson Eagles show, which is over for this year, but I tell you what, we'll be back next year with it.
Yeah, and we're going to try to maybe a couple weeks into basketball, maybe try to find a time that we can do a basketball show and have the coaches on with a couple players and mix that in as well. So hopefully you'll hear from us again on that.
Absolutely. Parker, Naona Parker has it. Her pass goes out of bounds. Turnover. It was intended for Ansley Worrell, a junior. Tinsley is handling the point duties now. She and Riley Bradford have handled it for the most part. We run a cutter through. We go baseline with it. They feed in. Yarborough a little flat. She wisely gives it off. And Melton, I like that cut.
That's a great cut, not standing and watching, seeing that Elena was kind of pushed under the goal there.
Good job. When you see stuff like that, Brian, that's NBA likes when they double, they cut like that, and that's good from high school girls or boys, either one that does it. They ran a cutter through. Look how quick our defense closed it down. Parker's got it in the corner, needs help, kicks it back out front with the lob. Over to Metcalf, who wants to drive, kick to Parker. We've kept Parker pretty well in check. She drove, lays it up soft, but there's a hand foul in there on the rebound.
I kind of agree with Addison there. It was a loose ball, but that's what the official saw.
Yeah, interesting call. People have heard that out of me before. West Carroll will inbound the basketball. That's 4 fouls on Addison, too. Kicked way out front. Look at there. Tinsley had it, but Parker got it, and she drives in for 2. She's got 7 on the night. 60-17, 33 seconds and counting. Jackson Christian with the ball. Nice feed to Gosley. She goes up left-handed. She doesn't hit it, but she is fouled by Perry.
Really good post position. Addison had her buried under the goal and almost got that left-handed layup to go in.
Addison will go to the line and shoot 2. Shot it, got it. And that one was nothing but string music then, Brian.
Yep, good form there. Much improved from her last trip to the line.
Yep. Perry coming back in. Wilson out for West Carroll. To be the second of the 2-shot foul. Gosley eyes it, tries it, buys it. And she's got 6 on the night. 23 seconds left in this quarter. You can see, though, we have a clock on the broadcast from Worthy Road Studios. And remember, this is a copyright broadcast. You can go back and see it either on Jackson Christian's Facebook. And you see Metcalf penetrate. And that time, miscommunication, and the ball sails out of bounds.
Yep. Our defense is staying aggressive but not getting out too much and giving them easy shots. And you can tell Coach Schuetz called them off just a little bit.
He has. Tony, a very fair man about things like that. Shot, I don't know that it got off on time, and they didn't give a signal. But it is 62-17. Jackson Christian leads. Let's take a timeout.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry, that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with elite dental care, and let your smile say it all.
And we're back here at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. Lady Eagles leading 62-17. Coach Kendrick talking to his girls during the timeout. Coach Shude still coaching hard. At this point, with the score being the way it is, Coach, you're just trying to work on some things and finish this game strong. And Coach Schutz wants to see the Lady Eagles close this one out.
Don't want to get anybody hurt, do we, Brian?
That's right. West Carroll to inbounds, 2-12, Parker. Lady Eagles still in our press. Tinsley on the ball. She swings to Metcalf. Blakely Melton with good ball pressure there. Over to Parker. Parker looks for is Metcalf cutting across. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Lady Eagles.
Brian, you see the communication as the cutter cut through there. We passed them off, and then you have to do that in the matchup zone.
That's right. Lady Eagles to inbounds there inside to Metcalf. She kicks to Vernon. Steal by Tinsley. Tinsley drives, attacks the basket, goes up strong with the right hand and is fouled. Jenna Tinsley going to the line to shoot two.
She's 1 for 2 tonight from the free throw line.
Jenna, the lone sophomore for the Lady Eagles, played some good minutes, goes to the free throw line. First shot is up, and it's good. And coming into the game for West Carroll, 00 Worrell will replace number 33, Vernon. Tinsley with her second shot coming from the free throw line. 2 dribbles and a spin. Up, rims out. Barnes there for the rebound and the putback. Great job by Lily getting that position there on the rebound.
She got in there quick. She was the proper timing, but, man, did she go up quick, too.
Very fast. Metcalf into the front court. Keeping her dribble alive. Kicks to the corner. Worrell there. Tinsley with another steal, attacking the basket. A lot of contact on Jenna's shot, but Blakely right there. Follow up and getting the foul. We'll go to the free throw line. Blakely's done that a couple times tonight, Coach.
She has, and she's been there. I see her starting to round into form.
Here comes Vernon back in for West Carroll.
Yeah, because Anaya Metcalf has fouled out.
Yep, the Metcalf fouls out for the night. Also in for West Carroll, number 35 is Mackenzie Finley. Coach Kendrick taking his time. And we're talking about something, Coach.
Yeah, about whether 33, and they have to send somebody in.
Yep.
I think 33 was actually originally scheduled to go in for somebody else.
I gotcha. I'm finally going to go in and replace Perry. Blakely Melton to the line for the Lady Eagles after we sort out the fouls and the sub situation.
Now, I will say this, that West Carroll graduated 4 starters last year.
First shot up for Blakely is good.
She's
calm,
got 7.
smooth, yeah, great job there. Shot number 2 is up and in. Blakely knocking down 2 shots there at the line. Metcalf with the inbounds, bringing the ball up the floor. Or excuse me, that's Parker. Niona Parker with the basketball. Good move there, up and under. We got a rebound. Lady Eagles fighting. Lily Barnes coming out with the rebound. Outlet pass to Bailey Robinson in the game, Coach. Kicks ahead, transition basket there. And Addison goes up strong, going to draw a foul.
Addison going up strong, getting some good work tonight. You was talking about Bailey Robinson. She's one of our great softball players, and I want to say she played volleyball this
year.
She
did. She did. Bailey is one of our juniors there, getting some good minutes early in the season. Running clock here at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. Addison up, rims out.
Saw the elbow go out a little bit then.
We'll get another shot here.
Tony very nicely reminds her, keep that elbow in.
That's right. Shot is up for Gosley. Rims out. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to be West Carroll basketball. Bailey and Lily in there fighting for the rebound. Inbounds there to Parker. Brings it up. Jenna Tinsley playing the point there on the zone. Got a dead ball. Addison comes up. I don't believe she touched it, and it'll be Lady Eagles basketball.
Addison was very smart. You see her yank those hands back then.
Taylor Baines coming in. Lily Barnes coming out. Going to inbounds here to Blakely Melton running the point for our offense.
And she did some last year. Tinsley actually played the wing some last year.
Ball movement around. Good hands there by West Carroll. Vernon up with it. She pitches ahead to Parker. Parker drives and is going to be fouled there by Bailey Robinson. Maybe a little bit of a clear out there.
Yeah, that arm kind of looked like sometimes stiff arms in football, but not quite that kind of. See Jennifer Wheeler across the way, and again, congratulations to her and Paul Schultze, both Worthy Road Studios. She was Female Coach of the Year in Region 7. He was Contributor of the Year.
Parker at the line. First one up is good.
Parker's got 8 now.
Parker with the second shot. Dribble and the spin. Up and good. Ball inbounds here to Melton. Melton crosses half court into the offense. Passed on the wing to Tinsley. Tinsley in the corner to Bailey. Ball movement there by the Lady Eagles over the corner to Taylor. Inside to Gosley up and misses. Robinson with the rebound. Vernon with the steal. Vernon attacking the basket and going to turn it over. Good hustle there, getting back by Blakely.
See, the dribbler kind of lost control of Vernon, but we hustled to get back. And I think Tony will have a hard time picking on certain points when you evaluate the film.
Taylor on the wing. High post to Gosley. She looks opposite. Tinsley attacking the basket. A little bit of contact there, letting them play.
Yep.
That is number 4, Metcalf, coming out with it for West Carroll. Attacks the basket. Up. Good rebound by Bailey Robinson. Looking for an outlet. She finds Melton. Melton with her eyes up. Finds Tinsley on the wing. Tinsley up for 3. Good.
And they did give it to her. I was worried about her foot on the line, Brian.
Great job there. From vision from Blakely Melton to the corner for Jenna Tinsley and a 3-point basket. West Carroll coming up the floor with Parker. Parker with the left hand. Good contest there by Bailey Robinson. An even better shot by Parker. Tough shot. You got to tip your hat on that one.
It really was. Parker, you can see why they told us she was one of the players to watch on this team.
Corner to Bailey. Addison cutting through. Running multiple cutters. Still running our offense. And kind of circus shot there by Blakely Melton. Up and good. She smiled from her on that one.
She's quietly gotten 10 points tonight.
Played an excellent ball game.
Yeah.
Jenna still getting after it. Parker to Metcalf. Metcalf controls the dribble. Attacking the basket. Excellent pass underneath to Vernon. And rims out. Bailey Robinson with the rebound. I think her 3rd already. Ahead to Tinsley. Tinsley past to Melton. And the lay-in. And that is your ball game here. Game 1 for the Lady Eagles. 74-21. Lots of exciting action. Coach shooting the ball very well, getting after it on the defensive end. We will take a timeout here on Worthy Road Studio and come back with some leading scores.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
New Nissans are rolling in. Over 70 new Nissans to choose from. That means special incentives. 0% financing up to 60 months. And invoice pricing, so you pay what we pay. Plus over 70 pre-owned units. Something for everyone. Certified pre-owned too. Luxury vehicles. BMW, Lexus, Alfa Romeo, and much more at Carlock Prestige. Check out all we have to offer at CarlockNissanofJackson.com. You should already be here.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
Great American Sports makes sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Back at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium, 5 minutes on the clock before we have exciting boys basketball. The Lady Jackson Christian team wins big tonight over West Carroll. Give you West Carroll scoring first. Anaya Metcalf had 5. Ariana Metcalf had 5. And Nyana Parker, who number 12, the senior, she had 11 big points for them. For the Jackson Christian Lady Eagles, Riley Bradford, the junior, had 5. Lily Barnes had 5. Taylor Baines had 6. Elena Yarborough had 4. Jenna Tinsley with 7 points tonight. Addison Gosley with 6. Tess Little had actually 12. Gibson Boykin had 17. Blakely Melton wound up with 12 tonight to give Jackson Christian a win. And Brian just about back with us. He's taking care of a couple of things. And we don't know if we'll hear from Tony during the halftime of the boys' game. If not, maybe Darby Palmer. We'll get Darby on one of these broadcasts. Athletic director's job is always busy. And a lot of people that we have seen here at the game, and I'm trying to want to give some of these people, some of our great folks that watch us all the time, credit. And I know that Shane Cisco, Phil Lewis are watching. Debbie Armour says hey to us, and we are enjoying doing it. Lotus is still with us. Brandy McAllister Jones. No, Michael Yarbrough is listening too. And a lot of things happening here. I tell you what we're going to do, because Brian will give you the starting lineups in just a few moments. We're going to take another 1-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll have Jackson Christian Eagle basketball versus the West Carroll Eagles. A timeout here on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
We are back here at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network. Please support all our fine sponsors. You don't have to pay for these contests. If you were with the National Federation, you'd be paying $11.99 for this contest and taxes also on it. Brian, for me, an exciting defensive game. Yeah, we scored a lot of points, but it doesn't happen in the girls' game without defense.
Yeah, you want to start off shooting the ball well, and then, when you shoot it well, everything else seems to go well, but you got to be able to respond when you don't, and we cooled off a little bit, but nothing changed from our effort on defense, and those girls got after it, picked up where they left off from last year, and an exciting finish and exciting win for our Lady Eagles in game number 1.
Absolutely. And, of course, I know that the leading scorer for West Carroll will switch to the boys here. He did graduate. His name escaped me right off the minute. And I worry about it. I see a brace on the leg and a sling on the arm. Not the same person. And you hate to see two fine young men like that. I'm going to turn the broadcast over to Brian Bullard for the introduction of the starting lineups.
Thanks, Coach. As the teams get to their benches, put the basketballs up, get ready for tip-off, we'll have the starting lineups for the visiting team, West Carroll. Double zero, Dawson White, a junior, standing 5'11". Their numbers are going to be hard to pick up. Number 3, Jaden Mitten is a junior. Number 21, Darian Taylor is a freshman. Number 24, Chandler Rimmer, a sophomore, standing 6'1". And rounding out the starting lineup is, let's see how Mr. Tommy pronounces this, Isaiah Clark, a sophomore, standing 6'4". Good-looking kid, Coach.
And they say he is the guy to watch on their team.
Head coach Courtney Smith, assisted by Clint Key. And now the starting lineup for the Jackson Christian School Eagles. Starting at point guard, number 3, sophomore Co Vargason. Starting at guard, number 15, junior Ethan Matthews. And starting at guard, number 1, senior Aiden Shaw. And the person Kyle mentioned there at halftime, number 10, a guard, freshman Kelsey Rose. And finally for your Eagles, number 11, sophomore Tucker Jones. Coaching staff, Eagles coached by head coach Kyle Teichman, assistant coach Drew Purtle, Ryan Yates, athletic trainer Ethan Bond, who does a great job with our guys.
And a lineup, I don't know how many times you'll see it. You'll see it for a while, and there'll be some readjustment when Ridgely gets healthy. Jalen is on the roster, but he's going to be wearing that brace for a while. And everybody just be patient. Looks like West Carroll is either playing for a defensive tip or they're going to try to back tip. Their jumper has a little size, as number 10, Kelsey Rose, who is a freshman. And you're going to enjoy seeing this young man this year.
Yeah, a lot of talent, a lot of upside there in the young man.
Rose to jump. And looks like he's going to go against, 0-0 for them. And it is back tipped, as I thought they might do that, was Dawson White. Jackson Christian opens up. They play man-to-man. They jump to the ball. They play good help side defense, point their pistols. Dribble handoff outside by West Carroll. They try to go back door, and there's quick Eagle hands, and it's out of bounds. Belongs to our Eagles.
Yeah, that's the defensive intensity that we're used to seeing, and good opening possession there by our defense. West Carroll going to be in a 2-3 zone. Talking about the cutters, and we'll try to flash Aiden there to the high post.
Yeah, and that was actually 40 that jumped. You're right, Brian, about the numbers. A good ball moving on the outside. We need some penetration. 2-3 zone being employed. We send a cutter through, and that's Aiden Shaw. Look at the hang time.
Yeah, great shot there by Aiden, and they're going to have to come contest that shot there at the high post.
If they don't, it's going to be bad news. And that's one of the weaknesses of the 2-3 zone. Thought they were going to do a little dribble weave outside. They run a cutter, and we switch on that one. Behind the back, wanted to use the Euro step. We closed it off. And there's Rose with the rebound. He tries to take it all the way out front to Vargason. Vargason, good playmaker, and there's the Euro step up just off the back. But look at Shaw get up quickly and go up. He's got 4.
No hesitation there by Aiden.
I mean, there is no wasted motion there. Left-handed, nice pass across the baseline. Left short rebound again. Rose, is he going to be our Windex man this year?
We're going to need him to be.
Here's the shot up. I took her off the iron. West Carroll gets it. They give it off to 0-0. That is Dawson White. And I hear a whistle, and it looks like a hold.
Pretty good defense. I thought we were there at the spot.
I thought it was too. Yeah, Matthews, his first, team first. And now there's a timeout called by West Carroll. Let's take a 30-second timeout with Jackson Christian leading 4-0.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
And Brian, you picked up on anything early here?
Yeah, we're doing a good job of taking them out of their offense. And our offense is going to run through Aiden Shaw.
West Carroll inbounds. Boy, Clark, what a dandy pass. And they go up, miss, but Clark hustles over, gets the rebound, tries an awkward shot, and now Shaw, look at him cross over and motor. We fill the outside lanes. He gets stripped of it. They pick it up. Shaw knocks it away, gets it back. Hook layup, no good, but I believe he got put on the deck. And young man, I won't say which one, that is how you get a technical, not on our team.
And he's a little confused because there was a lot of contact that went uncalled, and then I think that he felt like that was a little bit weaker contact, so you just never know.
Shaw at the line for two. First one rolls and dances in. Shaw now has 5. He'll shoot the second one. Substitution, and that looks like, that's Carlos from the football team.
Carlos in and Deuce Lawrence in.
And the Deuce, does he get on the loose in basketball too? Deuce Lawrence and Carlos Robertson, and it's off. The second one misses. 5-0. Jackson Christian leads. West Carroll comes down the floor.
Overplay there. Good job by Cole.
Oh, another steal. Cole, that's one of the things he's improved his defense this year. Crossover goes the floater up. Won't quite go in. Clark for them cleans the rebounds.
It's a good shot there by Cole. He's got to take that one. Good hit.
Oh, do I see credit card?
Oh.
No, they say walk first.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be charge.
It was definitely a charge, but he said steps before.
Yeah, I like the way we jump into position. That's something else, folks. Coach Teichman teaches taking those charges and the proper way to do it. And there is an art to that without getting hurt. That time Clark had the timing on it, blocked it, picked up, and in. That is Dawson White. 5-2. We can't say the Eagles lead because Eagles versus Eagles tonight. That one off the foot. Cole gets it back, looking for help, needs help. That, and Coach Teichman calls a timeout, a good timeout. With it 5-2 and Jackson Christian leading, we'll take a 30-second timeout.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We are back, and if you wonder why we are starting as late as we are, had a little power outage, but it wasn't anything's or anybody's fault on this campus. It happened a ways away from us. We didn't get started, 6:30, Brian?
Yeah, 6:30 start.
Brian Bullard, Coach Joe Holloway with you. Jackson Christian with the basketball. Carlos on the point. He's out there with Cole Vargason. And, of course, Tucker Jones. Good ball moving against the 2-3 zone. Let's see if we flash somebody. Oh, that time they read our pass. That's White. White, a pretty good ball player for them. He scored there 2 points. Watch Clark in the post area. And they want to feed him. Here's the shot. The lefty shot up, and White struck again.
Yeah, he's a good player. Dawson White there, the junior with the lefty stroke.
It's tied. Here's Shaw wanting to go to the hole. Gets it knocked away. He was going to try to put Clark in the popcorn machine. And, yes, the credit card has come out. The only question is it MasterCard or Visa. There is a charge. And when you go up in the air like that, you might want to check your path before you inject yourself into the air.
Yeah, and he's hurt, Coach.
Yes,
that was
he
a
is.
hard fall.
Darian Taylor, the 6-foot freshman, picks up his first, team second. And you don't like to see this. You don't want anybody hurt. That's the reason, even when you want to go to the basket hard, Brian, you got to be careful with your path.
Protect yourself.
Both coaches will talk to their teams. The assistant coach taking care of duties as their head coach has gone out there. And I'll tell you what we're going to do because he's down. Let's take a 30-second timeout while they attend to the young man.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spa even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
We are back. We're in an injury timeout. The young man is up on his feet, and Brian, that's always good to see if they're up.
Walking on his own, very, very gingerly, but he's walking on his own, and that was extremely hard fall. The young man was up very high in the air.
Their trainer and our trainers out there is what I like. Trainers, they're loyal to their schools, but when it comes to an injury, doesn't matter what school, they get out there and help. Of course, Dynamics, one of our sponsors, and also here at the school, a big supporter, and do the work for our team. B. Jackson Christian's basketball game tied. Jones will inbound to Robertson. Got Matthews on the baseline. Here's the pass. They go around the horn. 3-second violation. Don't see that call much anymore, do you?
Yeah, Tucker was a little confused, and I thought he might have jumped out, but the official saw it differently.
You have to pay the real estate tax, which is forfeiting the basketball. Shaw, he looks intense on defense right now. We're overplaying, denying in the high post. But now you feed the big man down there. Oh, did a good job, but they had a good rebounder in Mitten, the junior. He got the basket, and they are up, they being West Carroll, 7-5. We loop, have a lot of baseline motion. Here's the shot up. No good. Rebound. Now Clark is their Windex man, Isaiah Clark. Talked to Michael Odom today. Nice steal. And Deuce Lawrence doing the job.
Deep three.
Shaw
Bang.
Woo.
Coach.
That came from another area code.
It did.
Jackson Christian back with the lead 8-7. The kick out their right wing. Off, rebound. There's the long pass. And just trying to get up. Carlos did all he could do with it.
Deuce on the other end of that.
Deuce,
I'm glad Deuce didn't get hurt right there.
Yeah.
The way he came down on that knee.
That, the knee is so fragile no matter what you're doing. We got a great weight program that does a lot of good work with quads and hamstrings, but still the knee can land so funny. This is White for them, Dawson White. He's a junior. Gets it off. They go in the corner to Mitten. Mitten back out front. 3 up, 3 down, and we've got some long-range bombing. That's O'Neal.
Coach, he didn't hesitate. He must be a good shooter.
He just looks like a shooter. And watch his intensity on the baseline as they try to talk as we run cutters through. There's the loop you see, the flash. There's Shaw going up, and he's good.
And Aiden he's locked in right now on the offensive end.
Yep, 10-10, what we have here in the ball game. Aiden Shaw with our 10 points. There's a little more balanced. That time they'll get us, and they'll get Jones for coming over. Clark is a big guy. I wonder if he played football for them.
I would say he does, and Tucker's in a bad spot there. Either front him or just play behind and make him shoot over the top. So he's a big body, and he's going to be hard to come around like that.
And they give it to Clark. His shot came off the rim, though. And Rose, what's that? At least 4 rebounds for Rose, isn't it? Nice Euro step, but it got rejected. Dawson White with it. Over to Mitten. Mitten, nothing there. I think Clark got away with a walk, but doesn't matter because the man that's a shooter, O'Neal, Bryler O'Neal, a sophomore, he wore it out then. 13-10, West Carroll with the lead over Jackson Christian. Cole Vargason shot off the back of the iron, rebound Jones. Jones with a kick out. Shot up, no good. Rebound Jones to Vargason. Vargason looking for a little help. Shaw wanted to make a move, thought better of it. Vargason from the left wing. And it bounces high and falls in. This is tied at 13 as time runs down. About 11 seconds in the first quarter. You can see it on your Powerade Coca-Cola clock. Dawson shot up, rims out. That was close, Brian.
Almost went in.
Yeah, wow, that one's scary. It's tied at 13 after 1 here at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We are back, Brian. Exciting first quarter.
Yeah, and when you're down some guys, you got to have some guys step up. Doing a great job getting the ball to Aiden Shaw in the high post and him operating. You have to figure that Coach Smith will try to stop that action there from the Eagles, and they're going to do a good job on their offensive end, rebounding and trying to create second shots. So we got to finish the play, talk about it a lot. We got to box out, we got to rebound, we got to finish the play.
Landon Dean, a familiar name to Coach and I. He's watching. Grant Boykin, Gary's watching. Shane Cisco. Hello, Shane. Did you make it back to town tonight? Of course, Shane, I believe, a president of our booster club, but his term will expire at the end of this year, I believe. And he's done a good job for us. 2-3 zone employed by West Carroll. We're looking to shake and bake and get some stuff happening. Shot up, goes over the back, and it's still in play. It didn't touch anything. There's White coming down the floor for them. And let's see what if they say it's on the floor.
No basket, on the floor.
Like Jones getting ready to come back in for Jackson Christian.
I tend to agree with Coach Smith there.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll take it, but
yes.
He looked like he was up in his shooting motion.
And, of course, we're in second quarter action, tied, and a white knuckler running the line. That's what they call this out-of-bounds play, and you can break. Usually everybody breaks opposite and one goes down the line just like Clark did. He has to kick it out, though. Good defense by Jackson Christian, NBA 3. Finally, the young man that was 2 for 2 from long-range misses. Here's Rose, and you could see the fancy footwork there.
Excellent drive to the basket there. And a tough angle, Coach, but he was able to make it go down.
He really was. Aiden Shaw leads us with 10. O'Neal has 6 for them. Here we go. It's a foot race. O'Neal, and he bodies up, but Cole Vargason follows. Cole wants it, and he's got it. Cole Vargason with his 5th point. Good effort, Brian.
Yeah, great effort there. Good follow.
O'Neal worries me now every time he catches the ball. He can shoot it. Here's Mitten trying about a 10-footer, no good. Let's see who they rule touched it last, and they say it belongs to Jackson Christian. And this is good to see that 21, Darian Taylor, is back in there.
Yeah, he fell hard early in the game and got some work over here with the trainer and back in.
Melton comes out. Vargason back on the point. Shaw gets rid of it, and they'll go back as they rotate through. They screen down. Here's the quick footwork. Just missing it. Hit the front. A little more that goes in.
Oh, wow.
There's a dipsy-do layup.
What a finish there by Aiden Shaw.
He's worth the price of admission.
That's absolutely right.
Shaw, and look at him. He wants to play a defense now. He's ready to get after you. West Carroll on the attack, bringing it back out front to Taylor. Taylor wants to work. Good defense. They try to feed inside. We tip it. O'Neal takes a shot. I'm going to tell you what now, Clark, for a big man, he is hustling for them.
Yeah, he is. We can't just trust our athleticism. We got to find him and put a body on him there. Kelsey kind of watching a little bit. But Kelsey's a good athlete in his own right.
Jackson Christian leads 19-13. You know, we had a lot of kids graduate off last year's boys team, and a lot of new faces out here. Cole Vargason got some good experience, but I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Shaw is the only starter from last year that we've got. Now, when Ridgely gets healthy, obviously that'll change. Jalen, if he were to get healthy, would be a starter. Vargason got his shot blocked. Nice tip out by West Carroll. Taylor wants to take it all the way, and he tried to protect it I hate to say the wrong way. They're slapping at it. Now it's a lot of hand now. Here's Shaw trying to regain a little order. A little bit hard, and that English took it off the glass.
Yeah, I think he expected a little bit more contact than he got.
Here's O'Neal, and that one missed. There he is again, the Windex man for us. That is Rose, Kelsey Rose, and he's just a freshman, but they're going to say that he's overused his credit card. I question that.
Pulls him away, but pretty good drive there.
The young man was setting up for the charge, but I don't know. And again, only the men on the floor know on that one. Rimmer has come into the ball game for West Carroll. Chandler Rimmer, he's a sophomore. He's 6'1". You know, they're pretty consistent. They got a lot of kids around 6'1" to 6'3".
Yeah, tall lineup.
Good pressure. We're going to force baseline. Taylor out about NBA range. Now we go to double team, and we almost had a play then. Inside the arc, off the iron, tip up. That's Clark tipping it up.
Yeah, good job there by Clark, and like I said, got to box out.
It's his first points of the night. 19-15, Jackson Christian leading. Here's the drive up, didn't come off the backside, and here comes Clark with a rebound and out. Nice ball move, yeah. Tipped away and picked up. That's Shaw with it. And there's a foul. No, they said he carried the ball.
Okay.
Okay. I admire the enthusiasm of their head coach, but you cannot be out on the floor coaching like that. And I'm sure that we have an official supervisor here tonight. They will notice that too. Here's the three-point attempt from the left wing, no good. Rebound comes down to Jones. We're into the forecourt with it. And that one's going to be a travel. Wow.
Yeah, Kelsey's a freshman. Going to have to learn to pull up and shoot that jump shot. You're not always going to be able to get to the rim.
That is a fine point for all young men to learn. Vargason getting ready to check back in. Good defense by Robertson. Carlos, whatever you ask him to do, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, he's going to do it. Good hands then. They feed into the big man. Rose bumped him enough that he got the traveling call.
Yeah, I thought they were going to call the body, but he did a great job there. Coach Teichman's daughter trying to come see him during the game. I love it.
Oh, that's cute. I remember Terry Hill, who was the boys coach at Northside, my daughter, got out there and started dancing on the floor in one of the corners during the game. Pep band was playing. Cole Vargason in control right now as Jackson Christian leads 19-15. Looking at that 2-3 zone. You can attack the short corner, and that's what they wanted to do is drive. but it comes from Vargason.
Yeah.
He has got a 3.
That's a great move, getting him on the wing and able to drive and kick to him opposite. Good job by Coach Teichman.
Co's a good set shooter, isn't he?
Yep, he's going to knock that down most of the time.
They go inside to Clark, and that one should be good, and we're going to have a foul on that one.
Yeah, we lost him there, lost sight of our man. And I believe that – is that Kelsey's second?
Yeah, I want to make sure.
Might be third. He's got 2 charges, right?
No, they called a travel
called a travel
so
on one.
this just is his second.
Okay.
But going to the line is their big man, who now has 5, and he'll attempt a free throw to make it an old-fashioned 3-point play. It bounces up and goes in, and this is a 22-18 contest. Vargason with the basketball. He wanted his shot. Now we got 2 men, and they're going to take the high post away now. We pop out. Baseline runner, the ball lost. And there's Clark. You got to head fake him, put him in the popcorn machine.
Yeah, head fake there and go into him, get some contact. I like what Aiden did to release and come out of the high post and create some offense.
Vargason with it, left wing. They try to cut the passing lane. We throw it out close to the half line. Like to watch their coach work. He's very animated. Yep. That one knocked away from Jones. We'll get it back, though, because Vargason playing safety will pick it up, shoot a 3. It's
Bang.
up, 3 up, 3 down. Vargason's got 8 in this quarter, 11 in the game.
Big shot there by Coach to extend the lead.
And you can tell that he took Coach Teichman's advice and is playing some defense. Oh, that time, trying to do the right thing, Deuce got called.
Yeah, pretty good defense.
Yep. Deuce Lawrence's first foul. He wears number 4. In football, he wears number 9. Again, they will go with a version of the line. They'll bring Clark, the big man, towards the basket eventually. There he comes with the cut, but we do a great job on that, made him go outside. And then after some great defense, we get called for a foul.
Yeah, and you don't want to foul a jump shooter. Make him make a tough shot.
Never foul the jump shooter. They say that one is on Deuce Lawrence, his second very quickly. At the line will be White. He'll be shooting 2. First one up and good. The lefty, Dawson White, a junior, has a good stroke. Ethan Matthews checking back in.
Important minute and 7 right here, Coach.
Really
chance for us
is.
to push the lead out. A chance for West Carroll to cut to it.
They go back and play defense. I don't have percentages from last year. I would say that young man is a deadly free throw shooter. Again, the 2-3 zone, we run cutters, we fill gaps, we loop. It used to be a play that Don Meyer ran called Loop Flash. We have our version of it. Of course, Coach Teichman played for Coach Shelton down at Freed. Interesting, Shaw got it knocked away and taken away, and then Cole Vargason says, I'll take it right back. A little hesitation move. He goes up. He was feeling it. Shaw will knock it out of bounds. It'll belong to West Carroll. We need to get back under control just a little bit.
Yeah, let's keep this 5-point cushion going into half.
Carlos, we got 0 guarding 0 for West Carroll. I like that matchup. Good help side defense, and we just got to rotate, and we did. They got in a hurry.
Threw a bullet pass.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you what, not only is Isaiah Clark a good player, he's a strong young man.
Yeah.
6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3. Vargason's shot probably tipped. I thought there was a foul. He'll shoot 3, won't he?
Yep.
Yes. I wasn't sure they was going to call that one, Brian.
Called a little bit late, but there was contact.
Vargason will shoot 3. 0.3 of a second. You can get the rebound and probably throw it the length of the floor. It's 25-20 with Vargason going to the line. Taylor picks up his second foul. First one good. And I know how hard this young man works. He puts in, and all our kids put in a lot of time away, but this one puts a ton of time in. He's put 2 out of 3 in there, giving us help. This one, if we can get it to an 8-point lead, a good, comfortable lead, Brian, to go in. And he does. 3 for 3. Shot it, got it. And the half ends with the Eagles leading 28-20. And I believe Brian will have a special guest coming up for halftime. We're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, hopefully our guest will be with us.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
New Nissans are rolling in. Over 70 new Nissans to choose from. That means special incentives. 0% financing up to 60 months. And invoice pricing, so you pay what we pay. Plus over 70 pre-owned units. Something for everyone. Certified pre-owned too. Luxury vehicles. BMW, Lexus, Alfa Romeo, and much more at Carlock Prestige. Check out all we have to offer at CarlockNissanofJackson.com. You should already be here.
At Jerry Eskew Gymnasium, joined by assistant coach Kristen Moore. Coach Moore, thank you for being with us here at halftime. Our boys lead 28-20 going into half. Pretty good half there by our guys. Down a couple folks and shorthanded there, but pretty good run by Co Vargas, excuse me. Coach Moore, let's talk about y'all's game and how our girls started and what the message was before the game and how our girls executed that message.
So Coach Sheets just told them, we're going to go out and we're going to play our game. We're not, at this point in time, really worried about who we're playing. This is all non-conference. We just want to make sure that when we're going into conference play, we're doing our job. We're doing the things we're supposed to do, and this is where we can, just work all that out over the next couple weeks. And I think they did a really good job of that. Absolutely.
Tremendous effort, which you wouldn't doubt from these girls. They play as hard as any team around. But one thing I noticed that was much improved from last year was our three-point shooting. Talk about that. Is that a product of how much time these girls have put in and or just the confidence or being healthy or a combination of everything?
It's a little bit of everything that you said, but also they're just learning basketball. Their spacing is a whole lot better. They're all confident in each other. They're moving the ball around well. They're getting it into the post. And when you're doing all those things, then those shots are going to open up. And, they just knock down wide open shots.
And, they made it tough. We made it tough on West Carroll to get into anything that they wanted to run on offense. And it looked like that we were as comfortable in Coach Schutz's zone as we've been. And I know year two, and is that in practice, do they feel more comfortable? They're able to communicate and talk and work through that?
Yeah, I think definitely year two, and we'll just continue to see that improve over the next few years. He just does such a good job of breaking down his defense. They are completely all in. They've bought into it. This summer, we were really able to break that down in camp a lot and really build on it. And so they just did so well in camp. They've done well in our preseason scrimmages, and they're just very confident right now.
So one thing I noticed, too, is Taylor Baines being off the ball.
Yeah.
Is that something, playing kind of more of a forward position there? Is that something that she has embraced, and does she kind of take into that role a little bit more than with the ball in her hands?
Taylor we just have so many players that can do anything that you ask them to do. And so right now we're trying that, and she's doing really well with it. You know, she's so gifted that we can pull her out. She can shoot the three, she can drive, she can post up. And that's just really nice. It's a blessing when you have players that you can utilize anywhere.
Riley Bradford coming back.
Yeah.
And to me, just being up here, the calming presence
Absolutely.
that Riley, when we need to stop and get in our offense. Talk about what a difference that Riley will make for this team, and she made tonight.
Man, she's just so special. She's such a leader, and it comes naturally to her. She embraces that. She wants that. And like you said, yeah, she's just a very calming presence. She'll get us into our offense. The girls listen to her. They look to her. But also because she's stepped up, other girls are stepping into those leadership roles as well. And, God, that just makes us so dangerous when they're all just embracing their role and stepping up and buying in.
Absolutely. And a couple more things before we get to some halftime stats with Coach. Trinity Brooks, who was watching tonight, watching her teammates play, was at the point of that, and I'm not sure what you call that position or what y'all call it, but bringing Tess up on the ball, man, she is annoying in a good way on our defense. And talk about her hands and her ability to get steals and poke the ball away and lead to transition baskets.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, so before the game I was telling a middle school girl who runs that spot, I was like, watch Tess tonight. You know, she's doing exactly what we need you doing. Tess will give you anything and everything. We never had to wonder what she was going to give us on defense last year. She's just so good at that position, and tonight it was so nice for her offense to click also. She just had a very well-rounded game.
Coach, thank you for being with us. Excited for y'all's girls and Coach Ute's girls and Coach Watson. Y'all putting in a ton of time and effort. Going to be an exciting year. Hopefully we will stay healthy and be able to make a run at this district and compete. Coach Moore with us tonight. Eagles up 28-20 here at halftime. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and come back to Jerry Eskew Gymnasium.
Psst, buddy, I'm not feeling too good after all this summer heat.
Yeah, me either. I think I'm about to blow a coil.
Let McCoy's Heating and Air give your unit a little TLC. Maintenance is the key to staying worry-free. Right now, schedule a one-time cleaning for only $90. Call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com.
McCoy's got us in great shape, unlike that guy.
Jackson's most trusted team of technicians. York and McCoy's Heating and Air.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
And we are back here at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. Eagles leading, the Jackson Christian Eagles 28-20. Great first half of action. Let me give you some quick scoring, and then we'll go to Brian for some thoughts. For West Carroll, Dawson White had 7. Jaden Mitten had 2. Bryler O'Neal came off the bench and hit 2 big threes for 6. And Isaiah Clark, the big man, had 5. He really got cranking in the second quarter. They hit 3 threes. They being West Carroll, they were 3 for 3 from the free throw line. For Jackson Christian, Aiden Shaw had 12 points, and he started hotter than a $2 pistol. Cole Vargason was hotter than a $2 pistol in the second quarter, where he had 11 points. He has 14 for the game so far. Kelsey Rose, the freshman, with 2. We hit 4 threes. We were 4 for 5 from the free throw line. And, Brian, any quick thoughts about the contest?
Yeah, we're going to have to find another way to get Aiden some more shots there. But Co doing a great job keeping us in it. Defensive effort was good. Just got to finish out possessions with rebounds.
Absolutely. Wesley Freeman, you can tell Ben in the morning that you saw, and Wesley is watching, saw Co shoot the lights out in the second quarter. We're playing man-to-man. West Carroll came out and played 2-3. We just missed a steal. And good cover, Brian.
Yeah, good rotation there. Good finish.
But good job that time by the young man, Jaden Minton, for his 4th point of the night. And they pull, they being West Carroll, to within 6. And we got cutters on the baseline. We'll try to overload. Aiden shot, I think they got him from behind, where they called the foul.
Yeah, and I'm glad he got that one. He's had some contact throughout the night, and he was able to draw that foul and get to the line.
Shaw 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Second foul on Rimmer for West Carroll. Shot it, got it on that first one. He's got 13. Second one, nothing but string music. He's got 14 also on the night, like Cole Vargason. Of course, people ask, where's Ridgely Reagan? He is injured right now, but he'll be back in a couple of weeks. They lobbed it to Clark, and they're probably going to get – we had a hand on Clark's back.
Yeah, a lot of contact in there, and he's a load to deal with in there.
He really is. Outstanding player, and that one is on Ethan Matthews. I've got him with 2. The scoreboard says 2. Entering the contest, Deuce Lawrence, the sophomore. And they run the line again. They break, and they'll send the big man to the bucket. That time we didn't defend as well, and we got a break on that one. Coming down with it was Deuce Lawrence. I just want to see that 9. You can't wear 9 in basketball, though. Here's Rose, the freshman, Euro step. Nice pass, had some mustard on it. Vargason wants to go in there. Little shake and bake, kick out. And the Deuce is on the loose with a 3 from out yonder. They say.
Really good job there by Deuce getting his feet set, knocking it down.
Absolutely. That time they got a break, West Carroll did. The shot is off, but they fed too close. Give your big man a chance. Michael Yarber watching. Randy Goff is watching. Wesley Freeman, Lucas Witherspoon. Here's the shot by Shaw, and he is deadly there. Mid-range jumper.
Yep, good job there getting to his shot and able to extend this to a 13-point lead and a timeout.
And the West Carroll coach says, we need to talk it over, gentlemen. While they talk it over, we're going to let you hear from some fine sponsors. Let's take a 30.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We are back. A timeout, and I think a good one by the West Carroll coach. Coach, so far, not bad offense to start the second half.
Yeah, really good start there and knocked down a 3 from Deuce, and then mid-range jumper from Aiden, taking what they're giving us. And if we shoot it well, Coach, you know our defense will help us extend leads.
I don't think anybody teaches man-to-man any better than our coach, Kyle Teichman, and Dexter over at TCA. We'll give Dexter some great – look at there. Great hands by our kids, good positioning. I like this young freshman.
Yeah, Kelsey's very active.
Cole Vargason with a big night. Gets a high screen, and we step out. And you can tell they are really flexing towards And it was a tip. Cole played it smart. Oh, here's 3 by Shaw. Thought he might have buried that when we get the rebound back to Vargason. Vargason may have got away with a little T-Bear shuffle there. It was close. We don't know. Shaw, here's the penetration. He's got a good side jump. Tell you what now, Ian Clark, we got the rebound. Makes you alter your shot. Cole is hotter than that $2 pistol I'm always talking about.
Excellent job there by Tucker Jones. That's all on Tucker getting the rebound, kicking inside out for the 3.
Tucker's hard work. He's one of those blue-collar players. And we probably rode their driver down a little hard. That looked like White, who is a good driver. Good free throw shooter, too. A left-handed young man, junior, I believe. Be 2 shots. And that's going to be Deuce's 3rd foul. That becomes an item, Brian. Well, after being perfect in the first half, Dawson White has missed his first one. Substitutions coming in. Carlos Robertson coming in. And I missed the West Carroll substitution. Lefty shoots it. And that time it dances and stays in there for his 8th point. Dawson White, just a junior. 38-23. Jackson Christian leads. Going against that 2-3 zone. Interesting. They say a turnover. They say that Shaw walked, and he's usually pretty sure-footed on that.
I could have seen a jump ball. Not sure about a walk. But
yeah, I'm with you. I'm not going to argue that one with you because you're right. 15-point lead right now by Jackson Christian. In and out. The big man gets the rebound. He misses, and we kick ahead. This ought to be 2 right here. And it is 2 for Deuce Lawrence. He's got 5 in the quarter.
Great job using his body there, holding the defender off.
We double. And they're going to call us for a foul. That will be Deuce's 4th if it's on him. And I can see Kelsey Rose hustling to the table. So Deuce has got 4 now, and that is a big item. He's given us some good minutes, Brian.
Yeah.
Rose back in there. Reverse layup. And Dawson White had the angle for that reverse layup.
Yeah, he's a good player, and that left hand makes him even tougher to guard.
Well, I think we were expecting help on the baseline. We didn't get it. And that will be pointed out in the film session.
Right.
I'm not sure. He's down there.
Yeah, and I thought he might have stepped out of bounds. But
that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
40-25, West Carroll basketball. Aiden Shaw, if Taylor had brought it down, he was ready to play some defense full court. Now that's what we wanted. We rotate. They do a good job moving it outside. We got to block out better on the boards even though we got it. Here's the kick out. Shaw wants to wheel and deal.
And 1.
They're probably going to call it on the floor. NBA, you would have gotten continuation.
I think he's
I
going
think he
up.
got it off myself.
Yeah.
He had that left arm out there scooping it towards the
count.
They are going to count it,
great
and the proper call. Very good, gentlemen. And Shaw will go to the line and shoot 1, trying to complete a 3-point play.
Coach Smith's frustrated because their guy early in the game didn't get the continuation call.
Absolutely. There's the free throw, good. And Shaw is having a big third quarter. He's got 7 in the quarter. Good job by Jones on the defense now, but he's got to double down and help. Now, Rose gets the foul. I guarantee you Coach Theismann will tell Jones, double down and help your teammate.
Yeah, and Kelsey is straight up there, but at the last second, Jones is pretty good at creating, or excuse me, Clark is good at creating that contact and able to draw that foul.
He'll get 2 free throws, and that is, well, they said that the scoreboard showing it's on Rose.
Yeah.
Wow, that's his third foul. Off the back of the iron. Rose will go out. Coming in is number 33. That is Herbus, Ben Herbus. I know Ben got some extended minutes in that scrimmage the other day. Second one in and out. Shoots it a little flat, and you see him rock back a little bit. Cole Vargason got a little deep without getting rid of the basketball then. That's got to be it. Oh, no. I thought Aiden got there.
Yeah, it was close. It was close.
Not sure I can totally agree with that one. It was close. I agree. Brian's right. Free throw up and good. Taylor with his first points of the night. Now they go to a little 1-2-2 press. We skip it across the court. Here goes Shaw. He got bumped, and they will call the block. And you almost have to. That's an airborne shooter that must be protected.
Yep. Didn't slide over, and Aiden kept taking it to the basket for the finish.
Shaw at the free throw line has only missed one tonight. And completes it. 46-28. Here's the shot by White. He got his rebound, flipped it up there. Carlos gets it, kicks it to Shaw. Shaw wants to go. There's that little crossover Euro step. And I tell you what, sometimes I think Aiden Shaw's got more moves than a hula girl.
Excellent finish, and thought he got fouled.
Yep. Young man lost concentration, and when you do, there's Shaw. I thought he got bumped there, misses, but there's Cole Vargason, and he hustled, and I'm going to tell you what, well, excellent. Jones beat Herbus to the basketball. Now, we used to have Chris Herbus playing center. I don't know if Ben is Chris's son or anything, but out at Northside, that was center in football. But the Herbus family, very athletic. Chris and Ben and Tony. Here's a shot by Shaw. He's not off much, but when he falls away is when he misses. Gets his own rebound, goes up off the rim. Windex man Isaiah Clark, quick outlet pass.
Travel.
I think there was a little step. Yeah, good call by the official.
Yep. Excellent call.
Checking back in, Ryler O'Neal, who had a couple of long-range threes, and then 13. That's Melton checking back in. Caden Melton, a junior. Jones to inbound. Robertson with the basketball.
Take a little air out of it, run some clock.
Yep, we're in the third quarter with a little over a minute to go, and boom. Coach Theismann calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after 30 seconds.
Psst, buddy, I'm not feeling too good after all this summer heat.
Yeah, me either. I think I'm about to blow a coil.
Let McCoy's Heating and Air give your unit a little TLC. Maintenance is the key to staying worry-free. Right now, schedule a one-time cleaning for only $90. Call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com.
McCoy's got us in great shape, unlike that guy.
Jackson's most trusted team of technicians. York and McCoy's Heating and Air.
We are back at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. Teams come out. Guess who's watching from the South Pacific? Blake Beckham is watching us tonight. Blake, and don't forget, Hub City Deli has the Beckham as a sandwich down there. And Maurice Lawrence also watching tonight. We mentioned, I think, Lucas Witherspoon, Michael Yarber, Brandy Goff. I may be going over some. Some have sent more than one message and things tonight. We appreciate everybody, Brian.
Absolutely, on our first call here of the young season.
Now, we'll be back Saturday. Brian has some very important business to take care of, but we're going to have the game
A little family time.
That is important, and we preach that at Jackson Christian. They're going to get us for a hold. Got to move our feet a little quicker.
Yep.
Minute 3 left in this third quarter play.
And here's our first time where our fouls will come into play with that 5th foul of the quarter.
Yep. And going to the line for 2 is Melton. Caden Melton, a 5'8 junior. And you're right, that is our first time to deal with it this way. First one up and off the back of the iron. See Coach Seisman very nicely working the official at the other end. Second one in, out, and in. And that is Melton's first points of the night.
And first time without Aiden on the floor, and we'll see who steps up offensively for us.
Go trapped in the corner, gets it out of there to Rose. Rose, quick pass to the corner. Good ball movement by Jackson Christian. We settle it down with 46 seconds to go. Coach Teichman signals something to Cole Vargason. Rose on a wing right now. Jones in the pivot area. Carlos Robertson out at the point. Herbis feeds the post. We kick it out. I would say we're not going to really try to take a shot till it gets under 12 seconds.
Trying to get the last one here.
Yep. They're going to foul, and all you had to do is play good defense. Darian Taylor with his 3rd foul's what I've got the clock. So no, he's 4th. I thought one of us was wrong. Now it says 4th. He's in foul trouble with 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Let's see how the young Jackson Christian team does. I thought he was guiding with his hand on the hip of the Jackson Christian player, but White's going to pick it up. He gets a shot off, and they probably will count it. Let's see what they say. They're going to talk about it. We'll hold it
no
here.
Shot.
And no shot.
Yep.
So with the score 50-29, Jackson Christian leading, let's take a 30-second timeout.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
We are back. One more 8-minute quarter to play. Brian Bullard, Coach Joe Holloway, Debbie Armour says, "Go Eagles" from Greg Armour. And Greg, of course, our wonderful statistician. Brian, some quick thoughts.
Yeah, able to extend the lead out and really good run there from our Eagles. Just tighten it down on defense, making some big shots and doing everything it takes to extend it. And and Aiden's back on the floor, so did a little bit there without him, but let's close it out strong.
West Carroll settles into their 2-3 zone. They've done a pretty good job with that. We've just done a better job shooting, especially here in the second half. We've really turned it on. Our defense has been pretty good for the most part. That's a hack foul right there. It's on the floor. Show makes a lot of good things happen.
Yeah, good pass there, looking to facilitate.
That foul on number 13 for them. That is his first. That's Melton. They steal it from us. Got us trapped down there. Too much, not enough spacing then. And they're probably going to get Cole. Cole got a little close then.
Reaching in.
Cole Vargason's first foul. Team's first in the fourth quarter. 21-point lead for Jackson Christian. To Taylor in the backcourt. And Darian Taylor is just a freshman. He's going to be a very good player. Left-handed shooter. He's got another intense gentleman guarding him. That shot off. Rebound, Kelsey Rose, the freshman. A reach-in foul.
Good possession there by Kelsey. Was fronting him, and then, on the rebound it makes it tough to get, and he was able to come up with that rebound and draw a foul.
Absolutely. And this is senior leadership. Aiden taking his time, surveying it. He knows they have to come after us. Nice ball movement. We feed into the post to Rose. Now, as a coach, I always hated when the 3-second call came from out there.
Yeah.
Not that he's wrong. I just hated that's where it came from. .656 and counting. Again, the good tight man-to-man. Boy, we're guarding even tighter in the post this year than we did last year. Good pressure. We steal it. Carlos trying to go, and he got blocked. I think Taylor had ideas of trying to draw a charge on the sideline, but it's like Alice in Wonderland, Brian. Late, I'm terribly late. Now, did I see your young man here, the great football player?
Yeah, they were here. They've gone home to get in the bed, though, school night.
School winds up early, and we're probably about 30 minutes behind time. Lights went out, not in Georgia, but all over this area for a while. J.A. quickly fixing it. Shaw wanted the wheel and deal there in the corner. Fall away 3. Love Aiden's game, but I still want to see him go straight up out there. Ball belongs to West Carroll. Of course, they're checking these officials, the supervisor, make sure they put the ball in play at the proper designated spots this year, and they do have some designated spots. West Carroll, Dawson White moving the basketball. They look like they wanted to run a little weave, and they've only gotten one handoff out of it a couple of times. And that time we weren't down and pick up a foul.
Yeah, Co getting out over his toes a little bit, drawing some contact there with the chest.
And I think this is a good substitution right here. I think Co's a little tired. Ethan Matthews coming back in, wears number 15. Good defense there. Here comes the pressure. Here's the three-point shooter, and he is good. That's his third one of the night. That is Bryler O'Neal. And that young man is quite good at that.
Matthews.
3 up and 3 down. Now, was that Ethan? Because I was writing in my book, and Ethan answers. He says, "You better guard me." Dawson White moving, good hands. I believe that was Ethan with the tip. Good defense. Didn't give him anything then, Brian.
That's right.
Long pass to the big man clock. They'll probably get us for a hole. That'll be on Robertson. That's his first. They'll run the line, and they have different ways they can break off of each other, and I think their coach wants to talk about it. We're going to let you talk about it with some of our great commercials. Let's take a 30-second timeout here on the Worthy Road Studios Network.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We are back. Several people watching here. We'll try to catch back up on this. Gotten a little behind. Ralph and Ruthie Thomas, if I'm reading right. We got Hamilton is watching. Stacy Hayes or Stacy Vaughn is watching. Eric Voorhees. And Forrest Mainers, one of our former football players, is watching, Brian.
Hello to Forrest.
Yeah, Forrest was a very good player here. They run the line and watch the different breaks. Usually one break one way, one the other, and then here comes the big man, Clark. Good job by Kelsey Rose. They have to throw it deep, and you can throw it into the backcourt. That's legal. And I've been watching too much of this basketball where they got the shot clocks in high school on TV. Off the back of the iron, rebound, Jackson Christian Jones with it. Shaw will control it, and he will get rid of it, though, to Carlos Robertson. Ethan shot up. Wow, he got a gun on him.
Ethan's ready to shoot it, knocks it down.
And that's 6 for him, 2 threes. West Carroll lobs it up. There goes Carlos, just like he was intercepting a pass in football. Nice move by Shaw to get free. Now, coach is wanting more motion, and he's wanting the ball brought to this side, though. There we go. Backdoor play. How many times have we been successful on that, Brian?
Yeah, you don't really see it out of the zone, against the zone, but able to execute it there and a good left-handed finish.
If I'm out of space, and that's his 27th point. And again, Kelsey Rose has played hard all night. Cole coming in after a nice rest. Kelsey will get one. Jones has done well, too. Very proud of Tucker Jones tonight. Look at that. Good job. We had backup when it went back door. We just didn't get the handle on it. Now that looked like the old of Alphonse and Gaston routine. I got it. No, you take it. Coming out was Rimmer. Tucker Jones to inbound for the Eagles. Brian, I am tempted to say my exit poll says this game is all over but the shouting.
I would say so.
Of course, it's not a very scientific exit poll. Oh, here we go. Oh, we left it short. Would have been a beautiful play.
Left it short.
(58-32) with a little over 3:10 left. Here we go. Always pick the ball up, young people, even if you get a violation. We missed the layup, and it looks like there will be a foul call here. Foul is on Aiden Shaw. That's his first. Second, actually. Actually, it's his second. I had one already marked. I marked over it. So that's 2 on him. He's had a good night and goes to the bench here. Herbus back in. Ben's a senior this year.
Yep.
He's got a tall task. He's having to guard Isaiah Clark. But you know what? Well, I thought he walked and changed pivot feet, but maybe he didn't.
Good defense by Carlos.
Yeah. They run a cutter through. Go to the big man. Matthews comes over, knocks it away, and Cole Vargason motoring out of there. Pulls up the running one-hander, left a little short. Rebound, that looks like O'Neal with it. It is. O'Neal wants to take it to the hole. We partially block it, but Clark gets it and stuffs it in the basket. Note I said stuffs. Now, someone has called. No, we got a technical foul. Interesting. They being West Carroll, will get possession of the basketball. This tells me that Dawson White is their best free throw shooter.
I guess we.
And that must have been on Cole Vargason.
Yeah.
That'd be his third foul. Two shots coming to Dawson White. He drains it. He's missed one, but he even looked good when he missed that one. White shot it, got it. West Carroll will get possession of the basketball with 2:13 left. Jackson Christian with a commanding 58-36 lead. And that looks like Deuce Lawrence back on the floor. Dawson White open, rebound Shaw. It's a shame Shaw has to come back, but he will orchestrate. A little too much English. We get the rebound, though. Then the pass stolen. Here comes Clark. He wants to bury it. He goes up. He got the points, but he couldn't get up to bury it. He has 9 in the contest. And it looks like West Carroll has called a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout on the Worthy Road Jackson Christian Network.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop.
We are back, and I've got a note here, interesting. Steve and Debbie Luss says, watching from Chattanooga, I coach the Jackson Christian Middle School boys, and it's got Bill Welch, David Kaufman, Brad Cowart, Sam Boyd, and let's see if I can get the rest of it. In the 80-81 season. I was still coaching at Northside then. I forgot to turn you up, Brian.
Well, I didn't hear myself, but that's awesome that he's watching all the way from
And we appreciate you. Come see us again sometime when you get here from Chattanooga. Keep watching some great basketball here.
Let's close this minute 50 out and put this one in the books, Coach.
Yep, and I like the way Aiden's taking his time. Yep. Let that clock run. And we've got a 5-out offense right now. We'll send a cutter through. Rose back out there, lost the handle on it, trying to make a good pass, and the young defender may have got. I think Kyle called a timeout before he traveled, so we'll take one more 30-second timeout and come back after this.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
We are back here with the final minute 33. Brian Bullard, Coach Joe Holloway. And I will remind friends and relatives, you cannot get hold of me while I'm doing a ball game. I've had 2 calls try to come through. Brian, it's been a big night for the Lady Eagles of Jackson Christian and the men Eagles of Jackson Christian.
Yeah, good starting opening night and minute 33 from a boys' victory as well.
Absolutely. Jackson Christian with the basketball. Shaw wants to go to the hole. Little steps. He loses it. They kick ahead, they being West Carroll, and now Melton lost it and it's out of bounds. Jackson Christian will get it back with a minute 21. Thought Shaw had something going on the shake and bake then.
Yep.
Robertson gets it off. Well, his pass jumping into the lane was Rimmer. Chandler Rimmer, the sophomore, did a good job getting out there. New players coming in. Carter Swift wearing 21. Let's see who else is out there. Now, my roster, I don't think I've got a 31 for us on the roster that Kyle sent me. Or either I didn't copy it down. Do you have a 31 on yours?
No, that is Cam Wilkes and Chase. Chase Houston, I believe, is his last name.
Okay, we'll take a look at that. Little fight for the basketball. West Carroll's got it, and we committed a foul we didn't need to. All that does is slow the clock down, gives them a chance at 2 more.
So on the court right now, I believe we have 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores. So Coach Teichman going young to end this game.
Carter Swift, I know is one of them. That one misses. And he's got some more players coming on.
Landon Williams, Dante White, and Ben Herbis into the game for Jackson Christian.
That one is good. So Melton has 2 with 52 seconds left. You saw the loose ball action. Coming out of there with it is Mitten. Mitten's going to get an and one on that one. Foul is on Will Snyder, number 12 for Jackson Christian. Missed free throw. Gets that out of the trap.
Cam Wilkes with the basketball, coach.
Okay, Cam Wilkes. I'll get that one straight. Shot up, no good. .12 seconds left. West Carroll with the basketball. Mitten's got it. We get it back, and that's Swift. Now we lose it again. Last shot of the game rolls out, and the final is 58-41. Jackson Christian wins this one. Let's take a 1 minute timeout and come back and wrap this game up.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We are back here, Brian Bullard, Coach Brian Bullard and Coach Joe Holloway. We have enjoyed this one, a big win, 58-41 for Jackson Christian over a hard-playing West Carroll team. And let me give their scoring, then we're going to get final comments from Brian on this one. Dawson White had 12 for West Carroll. He was their leading scorer tonight. The other young men scored in single digits. You had Mitten with 6 unofficially. O'Neill had 9. Melton had 2. Looks like Taylor, the freshman, had 3. And the big man, Isaiah Clark, had 9. For Jackson Christian School, leader in the contest, if my figures are right, Aiden Shaw with 27. Cove Arkeson had 17. Deuce Lawrence had 5. Also, Kelsey Rose, who he only had 2 points, but he was very impressive with his rebounding. He is the Windex man of the game. And Ethan Matthews had 2 big bombs for 6 points. And that totals our scoring of 58 points. Brian, an impressive win.
Yeah, and just real quick, I have this roster pulled up. There at the end, Coach, number 12, Dante White, number 21, Chase Brooks, number 31, Cam Wilkes, and number 5, Landon Williams. Some young players into the game there for the Eagles. So we want to make sure that we honor those guys, yes, and get that correct. And we'll have that roster printed out.
I think that's the roster I could not open in
That's
Google.
right. So we just wanted to mention those guys. But, yeah, you mentioned it, and Aiden Shaw was Aiden Shaw doing what he does best. And Cove Arkeson there, his first start at point guard. Kelsey Rose coming in and getting rebounds and doing all the extra things there to impact the basketball game. And that's a solid West Carroll team. They'll compete in their district and win a bunch of games this year, and really good athletes on that team. And so it's a good start for Jackson Christian, and some of these young guys getting the reps could prove very beneficial down the stretch when it gets to that time.
we appreciate the administrations of both schools. And, of course, we appreciate our coaches coming up at halftime and each game and giving you some insight. We always appreciate Brian Bullard, who is a great guy. Enjoy working with him, Gary, on the Eagle Show, and we look forward to bringing you some basketball. We'll be back here Saturday for Union City, and then I believe we've got Westview and Bolivar before December. Now, we're a little thin on games because we're on the road a lot in December, Brian.
Yeah, I think we're scheduled right now maybe to do that December 8th game, Chester County, and then we'll take some time around the holidays when the boys travel and the girls go to the different tournaments, and so then we'll be full speed ahead after first of the year.
Brian, any final statements you want to make on it?
Just a good night here, a big crowd on both sides, and West Carroll traveled well. Good, clean basketball played, and officials doing a good job, and our guys and our girls doing a great job, and 2 wins for the Eagles and the Lady Eagles.
Absolutely. A tough contest with Union City coming in here. Coaches will look at the film. The players will look at the film. They'll make some corrections and see what they can do to improve, and West Carroll will do the same thing. And I'm like Brian, I think that their boys especially have a really good nucleus that they can build some. Their girls are a little young because they lost 4 starters from last year's team. But both teams are well coached, and I'm talking about both teams, boys and girls games, had 4 fine coaches. And I enjoyed tonight. Hopefully you did too. Let's see, we got one more. Timothy T. Wright, good win. And he's got a hashtag 10 on there. But good win. Ben Vargason is still watching. And, Ben, you need to go back and watch this again on replay and enjoy we thank everybody watching. What a great crew. I see Paul Schultz, our executive director, showing up. Gary Lockhart has done all the directing and stuff, and he works hard. Gary was here before the lights went out in Georgia, and we have had a good time. Our camera work was superb, and remember, this is a copyright broadcast. And it also, any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. Thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good night, all.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.